Hello, everybody, and welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. I'm your host, Steve from the USA. So welcome, guys, to the live, the match day watch along. Welcome, everybody. So, boy, this is a big game. They don't come bigger for us. We gotta get the win today. We really, really do. So we'll look at the lineups for both sides for this game. So far what we've got for Newcastle, I'm using Google as the reference here. So we've got Dubravka in goal, and they're saying 4-5-1 possibly. I'm thinking maybe more 4-3-3, but we've got Trippier, Sarr, Lascelles, and Paul Dummett at left back, which I like that back four for the most part, bar probably Lascelles, but we don't have great options there. Center back, obviously, right now, but that's all right. I really like the fact that Dummett's starting, actually. I think Eddie Howe's learning his lesson with Dummett, and that he's not reliable. Fraser. No, not Fraser. Sorry, the other Scott. Yeah, Matt Ritchie at left back. So I'm pretty optimistic about Dummett at left back. I think he's not spectacular going forward. He's more of a defensive left back. But that's what we need. We need to play. We need to play solid defense, and we gotta get a clean sheet. So, hello to Bren8477, one of our members. Please do consider becoming a member of the channel. Best team we could put out, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm thinking so, actually. And then we've got a midfield. They're saying a midfield 5, but we'll see how it plays out. Fraser on the right, Longstaff, Shelvey, Joe Linton in midfield. All right, for the most part, sure. ASM on the left, and then Chris Wood makes his debut for us, the New Zealand striker bought from Burnley. So this will be his debut. We're all pretty excited about that. So overall, I like this side for the most part. I don't really have too many complaints. We do have a weak squad, so I can't really Longstaff over Hayden and Willock. They're all out of form, so pick one, I guess. But Steve, I think it's a 4-5-1, but 4-3-3 if attacking. That's true. So that's our side. And then for Watford, they line up in a 4-3-3. They've got Ben Foster in goal, Ngakia, Cathcart, Samir, the recent purchase from the club from Udinese. They're sister club. The Mansueto family, they own Udinese, so they brought in Samir, Brazilian center back. He's all right. And then Hassane Kamara. I actually watched this guy a lot in Nice as a left back. He's a pretty good player. He's pretty good. He's rapid. He is absolutely rapid. And then they've got a midfield 3 of Sissoko, Kuka, the Slovakian, and Kayembe. And then up top, they've got João Pedro, who I think is going to be the biggest threat in this game. Josh King and Bonaventure, is that? Oh, Emmanuel Dennis. Okay. Emmanuel Bonaventure. Oh, so it's his middle name. Okay. So that's what they've got right now. Those are the two lineups. So on the bench for Newcastle, we got Ritchie, Jamal Lewis. That's always good to see him back, at least in the squad. And on the bench, Emil Kraft, Jacob Murphy, Miggy, Darlow, Joe Willock, Gillespie, and Elliot Anderson. Hopefully Elliot can get some time today, but I wouldn't bet on that necessarily. Then Watford's bench, you got Tom Cleverley, Ken Sema, Ozan Tufan, the Turk, Kiko Femenia, the right back. I'm kind of surprised he's not starting over Ngakia, to be honest. Daniel Bachmann, the Austrian keeper, Christian Kabasele, and Cucho Hernandez, Francisco Serrata, and James Morris complete the Watford bench. I think this will be a decent game, and I think both teams put out their best lineups as of right now, considering who's out for Watford. But this will still be a very interesting game, and I'll look into some of these insights. I always like looking at these. Newcastle have won just one of their last 10 Premier League games against Watford. 4 draws and 5 losses, a 1-0 home victory in 2018, November 2018. That's why I'm predicting a 1-1 draw, to be honest. Just because we have a horrible record against them. It's up to the guys to prove me wrong, but I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. 2, Watford have won 2 of their last 4 away league games against Newcastle. 1 draw, 1 loss, as many as they had in their first 14 such visits to St. James's Park. 2 wins, 3 draws, and 9 losses. Newcastle have lost their first home league match in the last 3 years, losing to Man United in 2018 and Leicester in both 2020 and 2021. Magpies won their first home match in 2017 in the Championship, a 4-0 win over Rotherham United, while they last did so as a Premier League side in 2012, 3-0 versus Man United. That's a concerning stat right there. Newcastle have just won one of their 19 Premier League games so far this season. Absolutely dreadful record. Just one of the last 13 teams to have 1 win or fewer at the halfway stage of an English top flight campaign has survived relegation, with West Brom doing so in 2004-05. Watford are without a clean sheet in any of their last 28 Premier League games since beating Liverpool 3-0 in February 2020. The Hornets' last clean sheet away from home in the competition was in January 2020 in a 3-0 victory against Eddie Howe's Bournemouth. So it's been a long time since they've actually had a clean sheet. So I'm a bit optimistic about the draw at least, but we got to get a win somehow. We really, really got to get a win. So what are you guys saying here in the chat? Let's go through some comments. Manchester City have just won the Prem today. Know whether they'll be caught now. I had time to agree with that. Jordy team for life. Looks like a 4-3-3. Yeah, 4-3-3. That's looking like what it is. Dummett might play well this game. He hasn't started a while. Yeah, I guess there is a bit of a concern with Dummett. He hasn't played in quite a long time, but we'll see. I think it's a risk worth taking. I thought Dennis would have been at AFCON. I thought so too, but Watford are stingy, and Ranieri's pretty stingy. Andy, one of our members, Dummett starting could be a gamble. We're glad to see him back. I think it's a gamble worth taking. Guys, to be honest. Nigel Pearson, 4-2 Watford. You know what? I don't know if you're serious about this comment, Nigel Pearson, but to be fair, Watford have won 4 games this year. They won 4-1 against Man United, 3-2 against Villa at home. The other game they won was, 5-2 away to Everton. So you might be on to something. I think if Watford are going to win, it's going to be it's going to be like a 4-1 or a 4-2. But they've lost 11 of their past 14, I believe. So 2-0 Newcastle predictions. Yeah, guys, get your predictions. I'll read them out. BNL Duff start with a Newcastle win today, followed by Cincinnati and Buffalo Bills victories. Yes. Yeah, some NFL in there. I'll be checking the NFL playoffs out. I'm a big NFL fan. Sad that I'm a Bears fan, so no playoffs, but no surprise. 3-1 Newcastle predictions. Yeah, what do you guys shoot me some of your score predictions. 0-0, I think, sadly. Brand 8477. I'd say a 2-0 Toon win. Wow, clean sheet. That'd be amazing. 3-1 Newcastle, says Jetster 4000. 2-1 Newcastle. Colin. It's my 18th birthday tomorrow. Hopefully I'm going to get some luck. 3-1 Newcastle. And UFC Swan. All right. Happy early birthday, man. I hope Newcastle can treat you to a little early present. That would be nice. 6-1 Watford. Dennis with 3. I mean, Emmanuel Dennis is one of the informed players. 7-0 Chris Wood with all 7. You know what? If you put even just $1 or 2 on that bet, if you say, "Oh, Chris Wood's gonna score 7 goals," you'd probably win like a few $100,000. You'd win a hell of a lot of money. Andy says 2-0 Toon. I just don't see us getting a clean sheet. 2-1 Newcastle. 1-0 Newcastle. Squeaky bum time. Fair enough. If Watford puts up a 4 spot, then a goaltender is now the top transfer target. I agree. If Watford managed to get 4 past us, that's concerning. That, about our keepers. Dougie Gaming 2-0 Newcastle. Hopefully, a lot of you guys are going for 2-0 or 1-0. It looks like 1-0 Tiger Studios Wood goal. Fair enough. What else we got here? We got Carl in. What's going on, man?
How are you, mate? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Extremely nervous about the game, though. Extremely nervous. This is as must win as it gets.
Yeah, I'm very, very nervous as well, mate. To be fair, I'm excited in a weird way, though. In a weird way.
You're excited?
Yeah, weirdly excited. Because this is basically, for me, this is pretty much be all and end all, isn't it? I know. Luckily,
the Bears.
The other teams around us are much worse than we are at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but yeah, I think I do think we can go out and get a result today. I'm just intrigued to see what Chris Wood can do. Obviously, he's going to want to prove a point today as well. Interesting that Paul Dummett's back in the side.
I like that move a lot. I like it a lot. I think it's worth the gamble.
Why is that, mate?
Huh?
Why do you think it's worth a gamble?
Because Richie is not a capable left back defensively. No
is
way.
Jamal Lewis injured at the moment?
No, he's on the bench. Oh,
is he?
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't have been against Jamal Lewis starting today. I'm just not sure if Paul Dummett's got match fitness and things like that. Yeah. So I mean, thankfully, like you guys pointed out, Ismaila Sarr's out today, isn't he? So that is a positive. But
you like Dummett better as a center back or a left back?
Originally I would have said left back, but I think it's been a long time since he's actually played as an out and out fullback.
Right.
Obviously he's got Pedro and Dennis who'll be switching between themselves today, so it'll be a difficult game to come straight back into, that's for sure. But I mean, I'll say this now, and it'll probably end up being completely wrong. I'm not too worried about Josh King up top, to be honest. No,
but that's the problem is that I'm worried about that front. That's a good front three, in my opinion. I think that's capable of staying up in the Prem. The thing is that Watford have 4 wins this year. We can't just take that away from them. And whenever they do win, they score lots of goals. Yeah, that's my problem. And we don't have a great defense at the moment. We don't have a great defense.
I think that's being kind, mate. We're shocking.
Yes. Yeah. So I would not be surprised if Watford score a bunch of goals in this game. I'm just gonna throw that out there because they've done it before. So most nerves I had for a match in a long time. I agree. I guess some people are a little bit skeptical, at least a few, about Dummett in the lineup. Dummett and Lewis both back from injury. Dummett, would you agree with that he's much better defensively than Jamal Lewis? I would lean more towards that.
Yeah,
because that's the thing about Dummett. He's not spectacular going forward, but he's defensively pretty solid for the most part. Definitely over Richie. Most certainly more defensively solid than Richie.
Definitely. And
he's got Liam too. What's going on, Liam?
A lot more experience there as well.
Hello.
What's going on? What do you think of the lineup?
It's probably the strongest lineup we've got, really.
Right.
Why? What do you think?
Yeah. I like it for the most part. Longstaff, he has to really step up. He really has to step up today. Same with ASM. All the players got to step up today.
Yeah.
Because Watford can, I was just talking about this with Carl, Watford can score goals. They've done it before. They've got 4 wins this year. So we can't take that away from them. So that's why I think that Eddie Howe, he's done his homework on Watford, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to put Dummett in because he's defensively much more solid. I trust Dummett against who's on the right for Watford? Emmanuel. He was a fantastic player. He's in really good form. So I would rather have Dummett up against Dennis than what's his name? Richie. So
yeah, that's fair enough.
And Jamal Lewis can come on as a sub. That's the other thing too.
Yeah, for sure.
Did I miss the memo about the caps?
You did. To be fair, I've just my dressing gown. I literally just took my dressing gown and put it on the floor. I was going to keep it on, but I thought I didn't want to steal your fashion sense. Yeah.
You did get the memo that you got to wear Newcastle stuff on the fucking watch along, and everyone.
As soon as I passed me test and my Newcastle top, I thought I'd wear it for the day, but it's starting to get a bit pongy, so
yeah,
right. Take it off. Cool.
Right.
James, quickly in answer to your question, mate, I've had a few operations and had a baby, so yeah, but life is good now, so I'm hoping that I'll be back on here a bit more.
Indeed. How are you feeling, Carl?
Crazy that we've named 2 goalkeepers on the bench.
I know. Yeah, I'm good.
I always never understood that. I never understood that for the life.
Because we haven't got enough first-team players.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is madness.
That is.
What do you think of this? Oh God, who was it that we've gone in for from Atalanta?
Robin Gosens, German left wing back.
What do you make of that? Because according to Sky Sports in Italy, personal terms have already been agreed.
Oh my God, that would be phenomenal! Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, Gosens. I'm so happy that we're being linked with players from Atalanta, with an Atalanta player, because the way they play football is how we should be playing football. Attack. You spread goals around. You have solid striker depth. Atalanta, I admire Atalanta. They're a very, very good side in Europe, and they haven't even, for a lot of Atalanta's history, they were a bit, mid-table Serie A or Serie B side. But ever since Gasperini came in, he's got this policy of could take players that aren't wanted at other places, and if he fits the system of play, they could perform at a very high level. And now they're, Champions League regulars, top 4 in Serie A. So I'm extremely happy about being linked with them. Hopefully that happens. Good point. Atalanta are great to watch. They are.
Yeah, it strengthens up at fullback as well, doesn't it? Because you can play going forward as well.
Yeah. Łukasz, NUFC from Poland. Only 3 points. Toon Army Poland. Viva Polska, my friend. That's the other thing. Gosens is class, and he's versatile. He could play left wing back, left midfield, left back. And for Germany in the Euros, I mean, people were going crazy about him. He's a quality player. What do you guys think about him?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it come out today, because I'm sure Manchester City were linked with him at one point. So I just hope it's true. And the fact that they were talking about, like I said, Sky Sports in Italy were saying that personal terms have already been agreed, and they were looking to push it through.
That happened out of nowhere.
No, but they've done that a couple of times, though, where they said personal terms are agreed for different clubs, and whatever happens with it, so.
Will 1477 would love to see Filip Kostic come to Newcastle. He's another phenomenal player who's like a Gosens, where you can play left wing back, left midfield, left wing even. Kostic is phenomenal. Either of him. Yes, we have Poles. Toon. Poland. Let's fucking go. Even if we go down, it's all good. I say obviously don't want that, but all the players we are signing have no relegation clause, which I respect and means they're here for the long haul. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, very good point. Very good point. Which I didn't expect from Kieran Trippier. I thought there'd be a release clause, to be honest. So it's interesting.
He's a good guy. He seems like he's a really good guy. He's not bothered. He's really thinking he's liking this project. So credit to him. I wanted Zaha. Imagine him and ASM on the same pitch.
He's got to be one of the rated players in the Premier League.
I was going to say,
I feel like Zaha.
I've never liked him. I hate him. I hate his attitude. Like I wouldn't, I'm not turning my nose up at people, but he's not someone I'd go out try to sign personally.
Saudi Arabia in the house. There you go. Thank you, Mohammed, from watching from Saudi Arabia.
When is the winter break?
The winter break.
Because we're not going to be going to Abu Dhabi and
was it like a couple of weeks' time or something like that?
Is it not the international break? But obviously, our players are that bad they don't.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty sure it's like a couple of weeks' time. People made lots of good points. I think the reason they're probably going out there as well is probably to announce a big sponsor. To be fair,
yeah.
Gossen's great at getting forward and balls in the box. Yeah. He's phenomenal. He's got some goals in him too. He's a great team player. He's a great team player, and he's one of the best players for Germany. Liam, what do you think of Robin Gosens?
If I'm being totally honest, I haven't got a foggiest 2 years, so I wouldn't really want to comment.
Fair enough.
But if he seems like everyone seems to rate him, so it's a good deal. If it's true what he says, then it'll be good.
Right. Because we're going to – and the other reason why I think that deal's likely to go through is because Atalanta are a selling club, but they recruit fantastically. They always come up with – they've got scouts all over Europe, and they find players on the cheap. And then if they fit the playstyle of Gasparini, then it works out 9 times out of 10. They even got like David Zappacosta from Chelsea. They bought him recently. Now he's one of the he's starting at right back for them most games. And he looks quality. So anywhere I can potentially find a stream. Sadly, I do not know about the UK. My bad. I'm watching in the USA. War Flags, man, great job. Absolutely, they always do.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some videos over for halftime to see that Joelinton flag. So,
yeah. What are you going for score prediction, Liam? I forget what you said yesterday.
2-1.
2-1. Okay. Concern I have is we're not clinical enough. Chris Wood might open up different options, but we need clinical finishers. The only player we can rely on is Callum Wilson, and he's out. Yeah, that's fair enough. We'll see how Chris Wood does, though. We'll see how he does.
Have you seen that Arsenal and Tottenham are off?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Loads of people are starting to kick off about it, just saying they're just using it for any excuse because I haven't got a full strength team.
I won't get into a conversation about all that shite. It's ridiculous.
I completely agree. However, I feel our biggest problem is communication and confidence. Fair enough. Afternoon, lads. Woody will score today. Come on, you man.
Give me some Woody. Give me some Wood.
So,
Tiger Studios. Yeah.
What position would you go next to sign?
Center back.
Yeah, centre back. Definitely centre back for me. I think Steve, you put it in the group. I think it's pretty valid. I genuinely think we'll get the Botman deal done on the last day of the transfer window. Yeah. I think Lille are just trying to stretch it out for a little bit more money, just trying to take the piss a little bit. To be fair, I don't think that they're not going to hang on to him.
They're selling anyone and everyone. They're shopping Jonathan David. They're shopping. Çelik was actually the Turkish right back. He was actually. I think they're in talks with Atletico Madrid because obviously Trippier left, so they might sign Çelik from Lille as a right back replacement for Trippier. Yazici is linked with CSKA Moscow for about 20 million. So they are selling. They have to. So I think I that's my theory. I think it'll happen probably deadline day. I just think Lille are going to cave in.
So do you think we'll not sign any players till deadline day now?
No, I think we'll get Carlos in over the next couple of days. Personally,
I think Goossens will come in.
Well, Carlos, Diego.
Yeah,
Diego Carlos, the Sevilla.
Do you not think it'll be one or the other, or do you think it'll be both?
I think they'll go for both, mate. I think I'll be surprised if they don't. Like Lille clearly want to sell. They're just trying to push for more money. Like turning around and saying they want 50-odd million euros or whatever it is. Like, you're just taking the piss. But they know they're not going to get the same money in the summer.
Yeah.
I think it's good because if you compare when Man City took over to how we've taken over, like they just chucked money at everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? We've went reasonable. Do you know what I mean? We got Trippier for 12 million. You would have never have thought that.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? In the summer, but and Chris Wood for 25, it weakens Burnley and it strengthens us massively. Do you know what I mean? Because we didn't have a striker. So
people can take the piss out of that as much as they want. They forget that, like, if we stay in the Premier League, it's another 180, 200 million pounds. Like, if we don't, with you know, that's money you lose out on over 3 years. So,
isn't he not one of the only 6 strikers to get like over 10 goals for the last 3 or 4 seasons as well?
Yeah, I think it was it. There might have been a few more than 6, but we're talking about people like Heung-min Son, you know, like Harry Kane, like big time players. So when people like are bashing the signing, they're just doing it for the sake of the fact that it's Chris Wood and no one else.
Yeah, because realistically,
Sam would get
going to come to Newcastle. You know what I mean?
Sam would go. I know how much Sam loves Heung-min Son. He would go bananas if we got him.
Yeah,
he would get, you know, he gets some wood. He gets some wood over Heung-min Son. That'd be an awesome move, but we'll see.
It's crazy how good Harry Kane's been. Obviously, I know I didn't always speaking about Tottenham players, but what was he, 100 million in the summer? Now he could
exactly. Like, and are Leo really going to take that risk with the likes of Sven Botman, for example, who's 22? Like, he could have a horrendous end to the season and not be worth anywhere near that. And
he's not the same. He's not the same under Gouvernac Lille, because they won the league last year. They won Ligue 1 with their manager Galtier, but he went to Nice, and now Nice are second in France, and you know they finished I think 9th last year. So Galtier is a class manager, and the whole Lille team are struggling right now. I think they could have a sneaky chance against Chelsea though in the Champions League. I think that could be one of the upsets because Jonathan David's been banging form across all competitions for Lille.
Well,
Chelsea don't have a goal scorer. What?
Where is Lille in the league?
Outside the top 10, I believe.
Yeah, I was going to say the only reason that they're not selling is they're trying to hold on for the Champions League, but they've got to be realistic. You're not gonna go and win it. Do you know what I mean?
So it sort of reminds us of when
Lille are 10th.
Won a couple of seasons ago, and then they just sold all the best players like Giroud and.
You talking Monaco?
No, Montpellier.
Oh, Montpellier. Yeah, they sold. Yeah, Giroud was there. Who else?
What second are you guys on, by the way?
12.
What?
Okay, cool.
I'm about to kick off.
Okay, I'm in front then.
Mine's getting streamed from America. It's faster than yours.
It's weird.
Early free kick for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Out on the left-hand side.
I seen this. It was a video with Arsene Wenger. Well, it was an interview, and he says earlier career, the player who regretted signing was Cristiano Ronaldo. He said they were a couple of days away from signing him, and he says later in his career was N'Golo Conte.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think if Conte signed for Arsenal that season after Leicester, the season after Leicester won, it would have been a completely different Arsenal team. Like.
Ewan Johnson, Dick, I think we're so blessed to have this opportunity of a giant investor because younger talent will want to come to us as we have the best opportunity for them to succeed in the Prem.
Yeah.
I think I want to see the owners invest a lot of money into the academy. There's no top side in Europe right now without a boss academy.
Yeah.
You have to have a good one. Even PSG. No, PSG have produced play. Hudson Edward. PSG youth product, Moussa Diaby at Bayer Leverkusen. They produce quality. They just saw Nkoulou at RB Leipzig is also a PSG academy product. Who else? I have to check. But PSG do have, and they have this. PSG also have this really good midfield prospect, Xavi Simons.
Yeah.
Dutch kid. He's 18. He's a very good player. He got 2 games this year for the first team for PSG against Van in the Coupe de France, and forget the other side they played. And he's actually out of contract at the end of the year for PSG. He's one of the best youth prospects in Europe, so I would actually go for him because he'll be free. All the local youngsters go to Sunderland as their facilities are that bad. Major upgrade needed soon. Good point, Johnny Ola. And that will happen, I think.
It mustn't have no talent in the Northeast because Sunderland haven't produced many world-class or good Premier League players in a couple of years. So
yeah. They're not much better.
Did you just see Longstaff try to cross there? He must have just been told to put it in the box.
Kamara on the ball.
We're on 2:52, I think, me and Carlo, and I think Steve
20 seconds behind.
Wow. It's nice to be ahead. So
I
can actually celebrate a goal.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, Sam's going to cross it in. Is he?
He's going to try. Go on. Oh, you bastard.
Did you watch that thing that I put in the WhatsApp group about Jack Wilshere?
No, mate.
Oh,
he's a free agent.
Yeah, I think it was like a Paddy Power or one of them just taking the piss with him with these digital marketing teams, and it sounds a lot better than what I'm describing it. Like the way I described it was absolutely terrible. So.
Come on, guys. So I don't know how Ewan Johnson Dick. So I don't know how new players will gel straight away to get us the points we need. We will see. Yeah, that's always a concern, but you got to make signings.
But that's what I was saying yesterday on the preview, is that it's sort of probably better when you've got the players that have been playing. So like if you brought Dean Henderson and he might not be fit, like he's fit, but he's probably not match fit. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I guess it might be a little bit different for keepers though, just because they don't do that much moving around in games, other than like Manuel Neuer plays the ball out a lot, and he's almost like almost a center back at times.
Did you see Ben Foster's interview with Aaron Ramsdale?
No, actually,
no.
He was saying, "Do you want to know why Scott Carson is still at Man City?
Why's that?
Is he still there?
Homegrown."
Yeah. He's got supposedly the best bromance with Edison. All he does is follow Edison around all day and just claps him. Like says, well done, like bigs him up, and then he just goes out and performs all the time. So that's why he's still at Man City.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Same thing, I think, with when Juventus had Buffon and they had this backup named Consiglio. I think he and Buffon, because Consiglio never got a game for Juve, but he's like an old third choice. And the thing is about goalies is that, and I've gotten this impression from Shaka Hislop. I got this impression from Shaka Hislop. It's like a goalkeepers union. Goalkeepers are very tribal because they have such like a different job to all the other players.
Well, they've pretty much got to run into people's knees and boots, metal studs getting stamped on the face. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Silly challenge from John Joe.
Yeah. 84 minutes with John Joe Shelby on a yellow card.
It's not good, is it?
No.
I don't like his technique in that tackle either. It's so awkward the way he tries to get that tackle, and his foot he has no business going for that. No business. Oh my God.
Couple of images of the Joe Linton flag.
Nice. That's awesome to see his renaissance at Newcastle. It's awesome. No one deserves it more than him. Because he had every excuse to leave Newcastle at any time or just stay performing badly because of all the stick he got for his bad performances. But he's got a strong mentality. He's got a real strong mentality. I applaud the guy.
It just goes to show you what a manager that'll give you confidence will do, though. Do you know what I mean? Because for the first 18 months he was up top by himself when he's not a striker anyways. You know what I mean? So, but I think even his goal against Tottenham when we won 1-0, I didn't even think he took that well. I think he just shot.
Yeah,
but still a goal at the end of the day. One more goals than I've scored in the Premier League, so I can't really say how.
Showing that flag and Joe Linton's played the ridiculously wayward pass.
Has the game started? Yes, it has.
Only 10 minutes late, mate.
Let's win this. Wood to bag a goal from a Trippier cross. Hopefully.
That's what you would bet on, to be fair, wouldn't you? That is the bet you'd have.
Well, what's the odds on Wood scoring the day, Steve?
Let me look it up. Anytime goal scorer. ASM on the ball. Come on.
Steve's watching it from America because he can't, and we've just found streams or things to watch it on.
Indeed.
What
do you guys? What?
Go on, Steve. Continue.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask you guys so Norwich and Everton are playing right now. What do we want that result to be? Because Everton are really, really in terrible form. Do you actually think that Everton are in a relegation scrap?
Nah, you would want Everton to win, I would say.
Right.
Carl, what happened to them t-shirts you were going to sell?
They're I've got all the website and stuff set up, mate. So they're print to order. So as soon as people order them, they'll just be shipped out. So I'll start putting some stuff out. To be fair, I'll put the link and stuff. I'll get it all ready properly for next week. But yeah, as soon as people, I'll just design them and then people like order them and they just print them automatically, send them out. So and then we get a commission.
And Liam, to answer your question, Chris Wood, anytime goal scorer today, $10 wins 23.
Go on.
Oh,
Joe Linton.
Oh, no.
ESM's down now.
Shit.
He's always down. Always.
Come on, ref. He's pulled him back there, surely. Good lad.
Aye!
Oh, Joe, man. Fucking hell, that's agonizingly close. Oh. I thought that was in, did you, Liam? Fucking hell.
Good move from Fraser on that cross. Even though it didn't actually beat the guy, you still got to put balls into the box because those can happen like a lucky deflection. So good on Fraser for that. Nice little combo 1-2 with Trippier too, just moving around, and then Fraser takes like this nice little cut move, get some space, and then even if it doesn't beat the man, just get the ball in the box. Anything can happen. So good on Fraser there.
He's not playing, bro. He's not playing.
Not playing.
Fuck me, man. I thought that was in. I thought it was in. Or Norwich on the break here. In the box. Whipped in.
Yeah, I got that game on too on my other phone.
Good strike. Good save.
I got Leipzig, Stuttgart, Köln, and Bayern, Norwich, Everton, and Sampdoria, Torino.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was that? You know, the BMX sign for sale and war flags. What was that even about? I just didn't get it.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I saw that, Aaron, at the Ghana and Gabon game, that fight at the end. Crazy. Come on. Come on, Cher.
How many points are Everton on, by the way?
Like 19, I think.
Really?
Fucking awful form. Yeah. That's why I asked the question, like, do you actually think we might want to draw in that game?
It's crazy, isn't it? That I mean, I know you wouldn't expect them to.
They're on 20 points. 15th.
Oh, that's great play. Penalty? No. Thought it was a penalty for Everton then. She tripped over.
Liam, here's an answer to your question, possibly from Pot C1314.
All right, okay.
Go on.
I'm stressed out of my mind. Newcastle better win today. I know, right?
Like, I can't believe we're still chasing our second win. It is insane.
But then it just goes to show how poor other teams have been as well.
Yeah.
Like, because we are still in touching distance with quite a lot.
That's what's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, any other season and we would be fucking relegated by now.
Well, I mentioned, where is that stat that I found? There's only been one team in recent English history that have had one win in the calendar year. Or wait, hold on. Where is that?
Damari Gray's tearing it up on the left-hand side for Everton.
I didn't even realise he had left Leicester, then he went to Germany, then came back. I didn't even realise.
Didn't he get him on a free as well or something? Or like what, £1 million or something ridiculous?
Yeah. I think he got him for like 1.7 then
shit.
1-0 Norwich? No, oh my god.
And then he got Townsend on a free. Because I don't think they had much money to spend in the window.
Is it one? If it is 1-0 to Norwich, it's on this attack here. All right.
Ooh.
It is, yeah. Own goal.
Watford on the break.
Own goal from Michael Keane.
João Pedro. Oh, he scuffed that.
Fuck.
How poor is that Michael Keane since he's been at Everton, mind?
Do you remember, like,
how that's
people were raving about it as well?
It was a Burnley, wasn't it?
My God.
Yeah, I think so. Right,
It's been almost 70 years since have Everton ever gotten relegated. They've never been relegated from the Prem.
No.
Have they ever been relegated from the First Division?
I don't know.
Oh, that is piss poor as well.
If they lose to Norwich today, they're in a relegation battle. Wow. Josh Sargent to cross in and that. Oh my word.
It's unlucky, isn't it? But I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm sticking my leg out at that angle. But I guess you're trying to block the ball. Just want to.
Yeah.
Still, you'd expect Jordan Pickford not to be so rooted, although he's shit, isn't he? To be fair.
Someone's saying Norwich 2-0 now.
It may well because they're on the break.
Last time was in the 1950s. Everton relegated. They got relegated.
Oh, yeah, 3-2. Norwich burning down the left-hand side. Oh, he's it. That's piss poor defending from Michael Keane again. Oh my word! 2-0 Norwich. Rafa sacked in the morning.
He has to be. If you're an Everton,
Fuck.
there's no way. Corner Watford.
What are they doing at the back there?
If this game isn't must win for Newcastle after this Norwich independent result, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Wow. That is horrible. That's shit for us. That is big time.
Like I said a few minutes ago, though, with Fraser putting that ball in the box, that's what Sargent did. He just got the ball in the box. Good things can happen if you just put the ball in the box. Someone can fuck up or so.
Oh, Michael Keane, man. He's got.
Go on here, Sam. Down the wing. Oh, why did you go inside? Right, Shelby on the ball.
Is that Pierre Lee Malou on the finish there for Norwich?
I genuinely think Michael Keane might get subbed, because his head's going to be absolutely fucking all
Was
over
that 2 own goals?
1 own goal, mate, and then he's missed. He's gone to
horrible
to
tracking on the second goal.
Should have cleared it, and
Horrible
it's just gone
tracking.
under his foot into the striker's path.
Joe Linton on the ball.
We just seem to be dillying now, like just.
Go on, Big Joe.
On. See, I can't really tell if it's John Joe Shelby or Joe Linton at times because they're both like similar.
Oh, go on, you're in. Oh, you bottled it. Oh, come on, lad.
I'm getting worried. I'm very, very nervous.
Oh, he was in, wasn't he? Big time.
Trying to take it on his stronger foot, didn't he?
Yeah. We're all doing exactly the same in that situation because I ain't got a left peg to save my life.
I didn't realize, man.
What is ASM do? Dude, he's like,
go on. Oh, Joe. Oh. Take that flag back down. Oh, Joe.
Just had to put it on target there and it was in.
He's completely free, isn't he, as well? Oh, mate. He's going to score today.
No! Damn it, Joe. No! Oh. And UFC Swan, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, on the play before this Joe Linton chance, what the hell is he doing? He's jumping up and doing this and that. And get in the game. Come on. Stop bitching.
Who's that? Maximan?
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, mate, it's winding me up. Like, honestly, we love him, and he's fucking the most creative player we've got. But Jesus Christ, just get on with the fucking game.
Yep.
Oh. What's going on here?
It must have been offside. So then we played on, and then Shaw's lost the ball.
It looked like the ball was going to bounce into Maximan's path then as well.
Unless Maximum was offside as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he might be from that angle.
Just off, mind.
We are missing chances we can't afford to. Absolutely, Barbara. Ronald Bell, like the Cambridge. I'm getting horrible flashbacks of the Cambridge match.
Honestly, it's so fucking stressful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I do like that we're not sitting back at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the majority of possession. I think last time I saw it was 62-38. So
Joe's having a good game, isn't he? What a ball that is. Go on. Oh. Joe Linton. Where has Joe Linton come from? Matt, he couldn't pass the ball 5 yards last season, and now he's pulling out stings.
Yeah, what
30.
a ball that is. What?
Fast becoming my favourite player. I might have to get him printed on the old jersey.
I've seen someone got a Brazil top with Joe Linton 7 on the back.
Oh yeah.
Don't blame him, mate. He's going to be a World Cup winner.
We're second bottom now. Oh, we're second bottom anyways, weren't we?
We were, but it was because of Burnley, wasn't it? So Burnley gone bottom.
Burnley gone bottom, then it's us, then it's Norwich, then it's Watford.
Just imagine that Wood scoring a brace today as well, cementing them as bottom. The Burnley fans are going to absolute meltdown. Or we get pummeled 3-0 in the second half.
Would get sent off.
Would get sent off.
No, I'm telling you right now, guys. Everton are in a relegation fight.
Yeah, they're
in a relegation.
They're bad, man.
See, they're another team that have had loads of money and then just haven't spent it wisely.
Yeah.
Joe Linton dictating play, telling people where to go.
And once again, Everton, I think, would be a little bit better if they had Dominic Calvert-Lewin up top, but he's injured right now, I believe.
That's probably why they're struggling.
Come on,
yeah,
boys.
Just like how Leeds without Bamford.
Yeah,
you gotta have a striker. Only Man City can do this whole thing with, not playing as a striker, not playing a striker and still winning. You gotta have a number 9 that'll bag you goals in a relegation fight, especially. You gotta.
Come on, lads.
That's why I'm very worried about Watford, because Emmanuel Dennis has proven.
Oh,
we fucked it again.
Yeah, it's a great header back in from. Who was it, Liam? That headed it back in?
Wood.
Who headed it towards Wood? Lascelles.
Looks like Lascelles, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he's just got to have a look, hasn't he?
Try to go far top post.
Yeah. Him or Joe's got to score, surely.
Oh, yeah, Calvert-Lewin is starting for Everton. Oh, then they're really screwed if this is how they fucking play.
They look good going forward in the time, like I said, with Damari Gray, etc. But they're just looking absolute shambles at the back.
Mm-hmm.
Like that final ball there from whoever that was is just pathetic. I'm talking about the Everton game.
Mm.
Oh, was it? It might have been from Lewin.
Howard. Tackle.
Come on, lads. If we just got to win games, because we play like we do not look like a relegation side playing like this.
Yeah, Sam's back on the ball.
Go on, lad, do something for fuck's sake.
Good play there from Kamara.
Got his Trippier on the ball now.
We could string some passes, man.
Oh, go on. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's like, do you know what I love? It's like it's in the 90th minute and we're 1-0 down trying to get an equaliser, and I fucking love it. Go on, lads. This is much fucking better. This is what I want to see.
Yeah.
Bit of fucking bite about us.
I think Andy Carroll will go to Burnley on a permanent because he's only got a contract like the middle of this month, hasn't he?
I just don't like it. It's just written in the stars, isn't it, that he gets an opportunity. He'd fuck it up on purpose though if he knew that was going to relegate us. It's big Andy Carroll.
I don't think he got his fair crack of the whip, really.
Nah, didn't, did he?
When he came on, he generally got an assist every couple of games. So,
like, I know there's obviously a bit of a difference, but both goals were offside. But even that overhead kick was great. But that second one where he's chested it in and put it top corner off his left foot for Reading the other day.
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. In that Reading game, yeah. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was
it's crazy how good of a player he would have been if he didn't get injured.
Yeah.
Probably if he didn't go to Liverpool.
For such a big bloke, he's technically a very, very good striker. Well, was a very good striker.
Would be an unbelievable centre half, probably still.
Yeah. Yeah, he would. Certainly at that level.
If Lukaku had like the attributes technically on the ball like Andy Carroll did in his prime, Lukaku would probably be the best striker in the world.
Do you think Lukaku's just got a bad attitude?
No, I just think Lukaku does best with two up top, with a striker beside him.
But it just seems as soon as it doesn't go his way, he wants out all the time. You know what I mean? It's like he's never settles properly. Obviously, he did well back at Inter, but I don't know.
Well, he didn't really please the fans when he said he wanted to go back, did he?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, why would you say? How long has he been at Chelsea now? Back at Chelsea?
6 months.
And he's like, I'm already done. Like, it's not working for me. They've paid 100 mil. Fuck it, send me back.
Well, I always think it's weird when players go back to the clubs that have sold them.
Yeah.
Like Pogba, Lukaku.
It's absolutely hilarious how Pogba's going to go for free in the summer.
Crazy, isn't it?
And he left Man United. He's going to be leaving Man United for free twice, and they paid 100 million for him from Juve.
Honestly, it couldn't happen to a nicer club. Fuck them.
I know, right?
I've been watching some of that Mark Goldbridge's rants, and he says all the Man U players have just got the wrong attitude at the moment.
They do.
Because obviously he's
fans,
quite,
though, mate.
Yeah, but he's quite intense though, isn't he? That their manager.
Yeah. I can imagine he's.
I mean, we played them off the park, so if that doesn't say that those players, most of them are fucking wank, and that they wouldn't be anywhere close to an actual Man United side of the past, none of those players would be.
Like, it comes to something when, like, even Ronaldo is already thinking, I've probably made the wrong move here. I know people keep playing it down, but he's regretting the decision he's made 100%.
Who's this? Sorry,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, they're at no way level to compete for the title.
Because
their owners are fucking wank and they don't know how to appoint actual football people.
The owners aren't wank though. They put like at least 80 million pound into.
No, they just no. It's not the money. It's that they appoint terrible fucking people to make decisions for them. Ed Woodward, Richard Arnold, etc. Those kind of guys.
Go on. Just keep saying go on at every opportunity.
But for Rashford being England's golden boy, he scored the same amount of goals as Chris Wood in the same amount of the same amount of games.
I don't rate Rashford. I don't
know what's happened. He's been I do. The media like to big up a lot of young English talent all the time, and they're not really as good as we actually think they are. But like with him, he'd had genuine talent, and he's just terrible at the moment. Like, I don't know whether that's because he's bothered about things off the pitch, which is absolutely fine. But it must be difficult, and especially Ronaldo coming back in after the absolute unbelievable history he's got with the club, to be in that dressing room, to have none of them there, knowing he's towards the end of his career and just thinking, what the fuck am I even doing here? Do you know what I mean? Like, he used to play for them when everyone had respect for Sir Alex Ferguson. You had the likes of Rooney around you, and then all the senior players like Roy Keane, and now he's in there with players that don't give a flying fuck. Like, I wouldn't want to know either.
I think Phil Foden and Cole Palmer are gonna have better careers than Rashford and Greenwood.
Cole Palmer, I'm interested to see what he can do. To be fair,
I rate Palmer more high. I rate Cole Palmer higher than Rashford.
Yeah.
Rashford, he hasn't. I haven't seen Rashford at a good game in a very, very long time.
But then everyone hypes him up because he'll score a hat-trick against Lithuania.
Right.
This is it, mate. And that,
Maguire too.
Just ridiculous. The media come out and start fucking sucking everyone's dicks.
Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't even get a sniff in half the teams in the Bundesliga.
Mm-hmm.
Look how much, and we were all probably guilty of it as well. Like, Jadon Sancho was obviously ripping it up for Dortmund, and then he's come here now and he's not doing anything. Now, is that because he's not a good player? Definitely not. There's clearly something going on at that club, because he's not.
He should have just stayed. He should have just stayed at Dortmund. Should have just stayed at Dortmund. If you're a top player, don't. If you're a top player, just don't go to Man United.
I do think
for the money.
I do think it helps though for clubs like us and Aston Villa and Leicester, because some of the bigger players and the younger players, like you said, must be looking at it thinking, why do I want to go to Man United where it's toxic as fuck? They're not the club they used to be.
Van de Beek's career's...
Yeah, mate, how is that kid not starting?
Yeah. We should pick him up. Pick him up, ASM.
I'd break the bank if I was the Newcastle owners to get Donny van de Beek in.
Yeah. But I was thinking about this a couple of days ago. Do you know when we're signing the players? It's like, it's just because I watched Goal when I was younger, and I've always loved Newcastle. It's like the cliche thing to say when you're signing for Newcastle is, I watched Goal when I was younger.
Yeah.
Well, with Man U, they just think it's like the prestige of playing for Man U, but that was Man U like, what, 10 plus years ago now?
That's it, man. And I think a lot of the younger lads don't look at Man United like that anymore. You know, everyone's buying Liverpool and Man City shirts, aren't they? So you don't see the young kids going out buying Man United shirts. That's not a thing anymore.
Man City, with their trajectory, they'll be a bigger club than Man United in 10 years.
Well,
but they can't even fill the ground, though.
No. It's mad. It is mad.
Or maybe 20 years, because eventually kids will, because most kids in Manchester still probably support Man United, but new generation, why the fuck would you support Man United?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why would you? Those seats will get filled at the Etihad eventually.
You can watch Bruno Fernandes do nothing all game and score a pen, and then everyone raves about him.
Fernandes, I'm not a fan of Bruno.
I think someone just put a comment, Man U is a funeral house. It really is. It really is.
Yep.
Where everyone's careers go to die at the moment.
Yep. What is wrong with Everton? Crikey, I know.
It's crazy, man. Oh, he's in here.
Really tame shot by Rondon on Tim Krul.
We took our foot off the gas a bit here.
Yeah.
Do you think Norwich are going to win?
Draw.
Yeah.
What's a 2-2 draw on Everton, Steve? What's the odds?
You probably get decent ones.
Let me check. Do you know what's actually crazy, guys? I just realized that Brighton are top 10 in the Premier League. Guess how many games they've won this year?
4.
2.
Really?
2. And they're on 28.
Who's that, sorry?
Brighton.
Crazy.
They've won 2 games. And guess what the even better part is, but relating it back to Man United? They're 3 points behind Man United. Look. Brighton just get draws and then they'll win every once in a while. They don't lose. They've lost 4 times this year. West Ham have lost more games than Brighton. Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United, Wolves have lost 7. Yeah. Leicester have lost 7. We've got 4 losses.
Saying, are you sure Brighton's only won 2?
Oh wait! Oh, sorry. They've won 6. My bad.
Was that I was thinking that their numbers don't really add up, but was that not the home form or the away form or one of them?
Might have been, yeah. Go on. It's a great.
I think it's home. I think it's home form. They draw almost every single game at home. Brighton. Brighton have a very good back end. Yeah, their back four is consistent. I like Graham Potter a lot too. Good manager.
Max, you've took yourself into a hole now. Just fucking give the ball.
How's that not a foul? Fucking grabbed him.
Oh, what a ball.
Give me a break.
Oh, he's just overrun it, hasn't he? Unlucky.
Oh, yeah. What's the odds for 2-2 draw in the Norwich-Everton game? $10 would win you 75.
Okay.
For a 2-2.
That's not like the odds I was expecting it to be fair. Like
probably
lower
wait till
or higher?
half-time. Lower. Thought you could be like looking at maybe 15, 20s at the moment.
Yeah.
What is it for an Everton win?
10 to win 100.
Is that it?
Yep. 10 to win 100.
What, they're expecting Everton to score 3 goals? Fucking hell.
Norwich is going to bottle it, sorry.
Yeah. Do you remember when they did that against us in the Championship? Was it 4-3 in the end?
Yeah, it was like 10 minutes to go.
Mate, honestly, I was literally looking at the odds as well, and I'm sure, at one point it was like 500 to 1. And you just like, nah, it's never going to happen. It's fucking pointless. And then you end up winning, and you're like, what the fuck?
Wolves are up 1-0. Looks like over Southampton.
You've got one of the best defenses in the Premier League.
Oh my god, they're lights out. They're lights out.
Why is he rolling around on the floor?
Oh, wow.
Who's that?
Yeah, one of Watford's players. I don't know what's going on.
That Cucho Hernandez is on the side.
He's holding his head in his stomach.
Oh, I think Trippier's told him to get the fuck up, basically.
Yeah.
It's right there if he's diving. There's a couple of times they've done it. Fucking book him.
Refs need to be more consistent with that. I agree 100%.
Doesn't even look like we're going to get a replay. Oh, we're going to get a replay here. I don't know why he's holding his head like.
Just giving it the big one, I know.
Because if you
look at Kieran Trippier when Pedro's going up to him, he's like, What are you going to do, boy? What are you going to do? Oh, I love it. It's what we need. Fucking drop the nuts on him. Sorry, lads. I'll get carried away.
It's like your MMA coming out now.
I just get excited when that sort of thing's happening. So I stopped playing football on Sunday.
No, poor Emmanuel Dennis. They're down to 10 men technically right now. Dennis hasn't been allowed
Go
back
on, Maxie. Yeah. Go on, lad. Oh, he's put it behind him. Hit it. Oh, shite. Come on, Sean. You're better than that, I think.
No, he's not. He should go on loan to a Bundesliga club or something.
Well, his brother's going to go out on loan again.
Have they said where he's going to go, or?
Nah. I don't even think there's been any rumours yet of where he's going.
You know what? I can see him ending up like Adam Campbell. Do you remember Adam Campbell?
Yeah.
Where he touted to do really well. And he's that guy. I can see something like that happening. Because Hearts weren't happy with him at all, were they?
Aberdeen.
What the hell?
Aberdeen, sorry, mate, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think he got a game for them. All he did, it was like off the bench.
Well, they were just saying that he was just not good enough, which was really weird.
There's absolutely zero excuse for Sean Longstaff not to get that shot on target. There is no excuse. That was awful.
Oh, my stream's gone dead.
And also is mine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Almost.
Shite.
Joe Linton, another good ball in. Wow. Corner, header, blocked. I brought you guys without a stream right now?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Should have took mine earlier, just saying.
I'd rather not be behind, mate.
Well, we ain't got nothing now, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all fucking down.
Uh-oh. João Pedro on the ball. Good. Shelby, pass. Here's Fraser. ASM on the right. It's got 3 guys
I'll put one in the private chat.
All right, cool.
The stream is boring watching all long faces. I mean, we got to finish our chances. Then you'll see some happy faces.
I mean, you don't have to watch, bro. You know, you can go and watch whatever you want to watch.
I didn't realise how young Ryan Fraser still actually is. He's only like 25, 26.
Fraser's shot now was nowhere near.
I'm still ahead of you, Steve.
Get on target.
Pretty much is 4-3-3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? What do I think? Am I on the right thing?
Not one shot on target after all this pressure.
You found a call.
I'm on something, but this link's not
Watford
working.
on the ball. Good, but Joe Lincoln wins the ball and he's going forward. Go, Joe. That's ASM. ASM, this is you. ASM beats guys one guy. Come on.
Which link did you click, Liam?
Damn it.
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Shelby on the ball. Pass out to Trippier. Trippier, ball in. Nothing there. Shelby. ASM gets a ball in the box. ASM otherwise got 3 guys on him. Passes it out. Dummett delivers nothing. Shelby wins the ball back. Keep this pressure on. Come on. Come on. ASM, ball in. What? Foster. Come on.
Oh, go on, Trippier, son.
Andale. Come on. Jesus balls. Wins the ball there. Nothing. On staff again gets dispossessed. Free kick Watford. Chris Wood.
I'm on
Lloyd.
44.
Yeah, 44. Kamara with the nice little turn there, and he's running. João Pedro outruns Lascelles. Pedro on the ball. Pedro looking. Here's the sound. Kamara. João Pedro. Sissoko. João Pedro. Blocked. Good stuff. All right, counter, go. Shelby. Nothing. Ball out from Sarr. Dealt with. Joe Linton might be lucky to not get a yellow there.
Yeah, I think he was quite lucky, like.
Yeah. Watching you guys is enough to make anyone depressed. What are you talking about?
Who's that?
Someone in the comments.
Some guy named Carlito. Reddit streamer. Worst flopping I've seen all season. 2-minute stoppage time.
Lascelles just throw someone at the floor. Brilliant.
Reddit streams are up. Why is the release Sky one isn't working for me? God damn.
Ooh. Everton ball in, nothing. Get used to being depressed as Newcastle fans. Yeah, for the moment, yeah.
I mean, I've been doing that for the last 30 years. I think I'm used to it. But thanks, bro.
Life.
God. 46 minute.
Well, I found one, but it's fucking Spanish commentary, I think, and I don't understand any Spanish, so that's going on mute.
C means yes, I think, doesn't it?
Other than that, yeah.
And Espanol, isn't it?
Espanol.
Golazo.
Is that Spanish?
Go,
well,
Joe! Go, Joe!
I wouldn't get too excited at halftime.
Arrivederci.
Oh, no. Shit. I'm absolutely terrified about the second half. Absolutely terrified. It was a good performance, but gotta finish your dinner.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I'm going to jump off till full time, halftime, after halftime.
Sounds good,
Okay,
Liam. So, 0-0 at halftime. Who's your man of the match so far for Newcastle?
I think Joe Linton's having another great game.
I think so too.
It's just obviously he's had a couple of good chances that he should have taken. It is 0-0 Williams. Chris Wood probably. Well, no, to be fair, he's done what any striker would have tried to have done and cut back onto his stronger foot. But yeah, it's been a very contested game, and I think we were probably on the front foot for the majority of it. And then Watford were slowly creeping back in, but we look like we've got more than enough to go and get a goal, but for some reason we just can't score. I'm not happy with ASM again, personally.
I'm not
I think
either.
he's making the wrong decisions, and he's more interested in trying to get the ref's attention than just getting on with the game, which is really frustrating because he's got absolute abundance of talent and we need him to step up.
Yeah, it's poor from him. He had a few nice moments in there, but if he got touched or fouled, he'd throw his hands up like he just got shot. It's just he's got to stop. He's got to realize the situation. Sports analytics. Are barbers too expensive in the USA? No, I just like my hair long.
I think that dude's just trying to get a bite out of everyone.
Well, lads, you are doing well. We definitely need 3 points today. Absolutely, considering that Norwich are 2-0 up on Everton.
Yeah, which is that is obviously, Everton are obviously in very bad form, but I wasn't expecting Norwich to get the first goal. That's fine, but then literally to score
2 minutes later
after, or whatever it was. Yeah. And unfortunately for Michael Keane, him making both of the mistakes to lead to the goals, which is not going to be good at all. But Everton haven't really even looked like scoring. They've done very well to get to the 18-yard box and been very direct. But once they've got there, they're bereft of ideas, a bit like us, to be fair. And I think you're right. I think they're going to get dragged into it.
This game, they've been defensively pretty all right. They're dealing with all the threats. They're forcing players into taking bad shots. That's the other thing. Why I'd be worried about Everton if I were, an Everton fan. They don't look. They look completely discombobulated.
Yeah, for sure. I think we look relatively okay going forward, especially down the right-hand side. Obviously, looking to get the ball to Fraser and Trippier to whip that in towards Wood and Joe Linton, because we've gone from having one of the smaller sides in the league to we've got some height in the squad now. And
Craig Oliver,
2 sitters, maybe in 3.
This is going the same way as the FA Cup, battering them in plenty of shots, none on target. Yeah.
That's the worry, isn't it? I don't think Longstaff's had a bad game, but I think in this sort of game, I'd prefer Joe Willock to be on there because he does have a bit of a goal scoring threat in him.
Joe Willock's got to get any halftime subs.
I'd probably take Longstaff off for Willock, not for anything wrong that Longstaff's done. I just feel like we need a bit more threat in front of goal, and I think Willock possesses more of that than Longstaff does.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
I would sub off, and maybe that'll get Willock pumped up or whatever because he's got to. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do the 8 goals in 8 games or whatever the hell. Like he doesn't need to. Just every once in a while, at least, or play well.
Yeah.
Not asking for much.
It's it's so frustrating that we haven't scored.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah, like, I agree. Willock has been poor, but Longstaff will slow the game down, and we don't need that. We need to keep the momentum, and Willock will be able to do that at least. But I do agree, he's not at his best season by any stretch of the imagination.
Get Murphy on at right back and support ASM down the wing. Why would you sub Trippier?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Ronan.
Maybe what like your theory is that okay because Trippier can play left back too, which is nice. But what has Dummett done wrong to get subbed off? Dummett's been fine.
True, but I guess if you're looking for more attacking options, and I kind of, like you said, probably understand where he's coming from if you were to switch Trippier over to the left-hand side. But I wouldn't, in that sense, I don't really want to mess with the back four too much because I agree we've not really put a foot wrong.
Kane, well, if we go down the yank, we'll leave. No, I'm not leaving anytime soon.
What was that?
I'm a Newcastle fan. It's staying that way, so. If you go down, then your project will go down the pan. Nah, I don't know.
No, it won't. It won't. It won't at all. Obviously, it'll be a massive step back, but why we haven't signed the player? The reason that they've not gone out and signed ridiculous. The reason they've not gone and signed the likes of Coutinho and broke the bank to go and get Luca Digne, because yes, Luca Digne did turn us down, but he could have been manipulated with money. And the reason that they've not done that is because if we do go down, then they're going to have to get rid of them anyway. So what's the point? Signing people like Chris Wood and Kieran Trippier who do believe in the project, but like Steve said earlier on, don't actually have a relegation clause in their contract.
Yeah.
And they're the ideal players that we want. Yeah, they're not market. Well, Kieran Trippier is a great signing, but they're not glamorous. But we don't need that right now. They've planned for relegation already. I agree. I'd be very surprised if they hadn't. Good
point, Paul. Good point. Yeah, and honestly, I'm glad we didn't go for Digne. Because Rafa clearly didn't. Something was wrong there. So
it is interesting.
Huh?
It's interesting to.
I would take Gosens over Digne.
Yeah,
I would take Gosens over Digne.
Don't get me wrong. Look, if Digne wanted to come, I would have took him all day long. But I do agree. It would be interesting to know why Rafa doesn't fancy him or why they've fallen out. Definitely.
I would take Gosens because apparently he wants to come here, and I think he's a better player than Digne. And Gosens is not too old. How old is Gosens? 26, I believe.
I think he's just turned 27. So yeah, he's probably just about to start reaching his prime in the next couple of years.
Yeah, 27.
Andrew's made a very good point as well. Elliot Anderson, like, why not get him on? Why not gamble him for the last 20?
Should.
He's going to be absolutely chomping at the bit to try and get a goal, and he's very good. Very, very good. Interesting.
I get Murphy on the wing. Wicked crosser. I tell you what, if ASM keeps fucking around, sub him off.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like
Jacob Murphy has been more impressive on the attack than ASM has been in the past probably 2 months.
And with the way we're playing, when we're looking to be so direct or getting the ball out wide to use Chris Wood as the focal point and Joe Linton coming in at the back post, we need crosses, and Maxi isn't a crosser of the ball, and I agree. If he's not as effective in the first 10 minutes of the second half, I'm not against bringing the likes of Jacob Murphy on. Definitely not.
Yeah. Murphy up front with Wood.
Don't know about that one. What I've learned so far in this match, I'd rather be a team fan than a Watford fan. They ain't done anything. They're going to be very. That's what
Watford
I mean.
on the break. Watford on the break. That's the problem.
Definitely.
That's why you keep Dummett on. You keep the back four how it is for the most part, I would say.
Yeah. I think that's what's the minimal positive outlook you can take is that these clubs are in and around the relegation battle with us, and Watford don't look a better side than us, in my opinion. And I know, obviously, I'm biased, but we've got to score to back that up.
Lewis for Dummett after 60, I reckon. If it's still 0-0, you got to take a risk, I think.
Yeah, and I think you've got to think
Dummett
about
to center
Dummett's
back.
fitness. Or
yeah,
you could do that. But I think you've got to think about his fitness as well.
Yeah.
Because like you said, we've got Emmanuel, Dennis, and while Pedro running at him for 90 minutes is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Maxi, a lot of people agree with the Maxi comments.
I would even sub ASM off for Richie. Play Richie at left wing.
Yeah, you could, because again, he's got really good output in terms of crossing. Like, I wouldn't be against that tactically.
ASM needs to kick up the ass. When are you gonna do it?
Yeah, like
better now than later.
We brought a striker in who's physical and needs the ball crossed into him. If Maximan's not doing that, I agree. Murphy, Richie, either of those two can come on and provide that.
That Yank don't know what he's on about. Yeah, we have different opinions. It's not because I'm a Yank, but whatever.
I don't know what you've said that he won't agree with, because we both said exactly the same thing. So I guess it's just because he's from the US. But get over yourself, Oliver. Come on, son.
It's what? Abu Bilal, you with the hat backwards. Be professionally and stop swearing, man. Kids try and watch this candle too, Abu, last time I checked, you are not my father. If you have kids watching, fine. I'll say what the hell or whatever. Fine, but
we can't name the links to watch Amwin, but people will probably put it in the chat. We can't really say them on stream. ASM isn't playing for NUC, playing for himself. A lot of people saying that, which is interesting, isn't it? He's the one player that you wouldn't have thought would regress when Steve Bruce left Newcastle. But he has, and Joe Linton's gone the other way. So, and to be honest, again, we all love Maxi. He's a bit of a cult hero, but Joe Linton's quickly becoming that, and drop him.
Exactly, Paul. Exactly. The swearing adds emotional emphasis. That's what it is.
Oliver, put ASM on second half to cause problems. He's already playing, mate. He's already playing.
The reason why, and the reason why I swear sometimes is because swearing it's not just for the sake of it. It's because emphasis. If I say I'm fucking pissed off or I'm pissed off, you know what I'm saying? There's more emphasis. I'm trying to portray, like, ASM has been pretty fucking sloppy. Not just sloppy, like fucking sloppy. It's just not. It's not good. I'm not talking about swearing. None of you people are my father, so you can't tell me how to talk. I'm 20 years old.
Anyone that wants to stream, Bailey has put one in the chat. That usually works quite well.
Indeed.
Don't think Dummett has done much wrong. Actually, quite impressed him. Yeah, 100%. I just think, like I said, I'm just trying to talk about like protection for the fact that he's his first game back in the Premier, isn't it? So, Bruce
ravishing row hit. Bruce Ball was better than this.
He's clowning. He's not a Newcastle fan. He's talking waffle.
Today I'm vegan. Today I'm going to root for the Raiders. What about you?
Bucks, baby.
I got no teams in the playoffs. I don't even know who I want to win. I just enjoy playoff football, playoff NFL.
I actually think the Bucks.
David Johansson, Steve, come home this right moment, Dad. Indeed. Darth Vader is your father. Swearing shows intelligence. Sometimes. It's a good way. It's a good way. It's a good way to portray emotion. That's all. I'm not calling ASM any names or anything. I'm just saying I'm talking about his on-field stuff, his performance. Swearing shows you have low collaborate. All right, Abu. Whatever you want, man. ASM is the only player that I feel is unfaithful and doesn't play seriously. Exactly.
I
agree.
Kind of start to get the same impression about that, to be honest.
Yeah. Swearing and showing emotion. Swearing happens at games. Oh my God! I've never been to a game in England, but I can't imagine that you want to take your kids there in certain sections of the ground.
Yeah, certain sections are pretty
Not
bad.
for the faint of heart.
Sure.
A shot on target would be nice. Yeah, that would. I agree. Technically speaking, I don't know why they've never counted shots on target, including like hitting the post.
Because it's not on target.
But it's how is it not? It's part of the goal. You can score a goal if you hit the post still.
Yeah, but it's still not on target though. On target's where you hit it at the net.
Oh, why is this not working now? God.
Yeah, but you can score a goal even if you hit the post. It can go it can go bar down or post in. That's my argument why I think it should be on target.
I'm not being ignorant. I'm just trying to get this stream sorted.
Andy Fraser to get the first goal.
Nice.
Second half kicks off.
What minute are you on, Liam?
54-30.
Huh?
54?
45, sorry.
Jesus Christ, I was like, what? Okay, I'm on 46. But I'm on the first stream, but it's gone to Chinese commentary.
See, I just turn the commentary off when I'm on here.
Yeah, I put the first one you had on, mate.
You would want to play your heart out if you want to win. Nothing more, nothing less. Come on, Toon. Agree.
Cool.
I disagree about Hoskus. I disagree on the target thing. A target is shot that would go in without intervention. That shot wasn't. Yeah, fair enough. What if it hits like the inside of the post though?
So it's an invalid argument. You're never going to win it, so it's pointless even speaking.
It's not a winning thing. It's an opinion thing. I'm not saying you have to believe what I believe or whatever. I just personally think like, okay, Joe Lincoln's shot, if it was like a few centimeters over.
But people say you can't have a wrong opinion, but your opinion is wrong.
I don't know about that.
Oh, he's offside, isn't he? Oh, damn.
Hoskus, if you hit the post and it went in, it's on target.
It's not.
What?
It's not.
So you're telling me you can win a game with no shots on target?
Yeah.
To me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that technically, but like by the stats and all that, yeah, shot. If it hits the post, it's not on target. I get that. Like technically speaking, in terms of rules and stats, I'm just saying as an opinion thing. It's subjective.
Still wrong.
Liam's just like, no.
Shelby with the ball. Oh, nice pass. No, not really.
Did you get any many minors, Liam, by the way?
One.
Oh, really? Fair play.
Yeah. Because I had to pull in on the left like you normally got to do. And so my foot got sore when I was coming out, so I forgot that I was in gear, so it stalled when I took my foot off the clutch.
Wow, bloody hell, mate. There's worse things to bloody.
Oh, what a goal!
Has he just scored?
Yeah.
Maxi, it just went.
Yeah.
No
oh
way.
My God!
No
Yes,
way.
get
No
in
way.
there, Maxi. You're the best ever. You're the
I'll
best.
believe it
man.
when
I've
I
nothing
see
bad
it.
to say about you ever.
I've just
I'll believe it when I see it.
I've just made the dog absolutely crap my pants. She was asleep on the bed.
Do you know what, mate? It buffered just before he hit it, and I
It
wasn't paying
did with mine
attention.
as well.
I believe it when I see it.
Son.
I think that just goes to prove Brandon's argument invalid yesterday as well. So
Fucking go!
What did
Yes!
what did Brandon say?
Yes!
that he should be dropped.
Fucking nothing. There
I
we
mean,
go.
Like we were just saying,
Good, Maxie.
you can make an
That's
argument.
what I want to
for it.
see.
Yeah.
Like we were just saying, based on if anyone was going to come off,
Get the fuck
it would be him or Longstaff. And maybe you could put like later on, you could put the likes of Richie and Jacob Murphy on for crossing ability for Wood.
Yeah.
But then he goes and does that, and he just
You know what, Ravishing Rohit? I am a muppet for being wrong about it. That's fine. That's fine. I'm glad to be proven wrong. I'm glad. I'm
At the
thrilled.
end of the day, I do get your point, but
I'm glad to
Not
be
bothered,
wrong.
man.
I am happy. I am happy that I am wrong.
absolutely like Jesus Christ. It's football.
Wow.
We're not chatting shit about him at all. We're talking like every other.
That's all
Newcastle
Maxi
fan
has
been
to
talking
do.
about
He
it for
just has
weeks.
to be direct. He just has to be direct.
why is someone saying it's going to VAR? Shut up.
Magic Maxi. Oh no, what's Liam doing to his dog?
Kicked it out. It's in the garden.
I am extremely happy that I was proven wrong about ASM. I am extremely happy, guys. You guys can call me any name in the book. That's fine. That's fine.
And now he's down injured, so who's doing
the
scoring
Soko,
the
that should be a yellow. Come on. You guys don't know football. ASM is our only creative spark. He's our Matt.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Can we
Christ.
just be happy that he scored? You were correct. You were right. If that gives your ego a little
Gonna argue with
a little
fellow
wood.
Newcastle fan? We can just say he wasn't having a good first half, was he? And he hasn't had the best of games over the last 3 or 4 games. There's been reason to not drop him in terms of dropping from the start 11, but you can look at substituting him when you've brought in a striker that needs balls crossed in.
Yeah.
Because and then he goes and proves us wrong doing stuff like that. That's great. I'm not going to argue with people about
That's
that.
awesome.
We're all
I'm
in the same
happy.
fucking team. Get a grip.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Steve, are you doing scoring the players?
Yeah.
I'll be on for like 10 minutes, but I don't know if we want to bring someone in.
Yeah.
I'll if Andrew's on, he can. If Andrew's in the comments, he can do it if he wants.
Yeah.
We are beyond the worst 3. We're actually out of the relegation zone. What a fantastic feeling.
I'll drop a message on Facebook too. Son.
You know why we criticize Maxi so much? Because we know he's better than what he's shown.
100%.
Because we believe in him.
Adore the bloke, but he's not. The point is, like, and we've all said it a lot. Joe Linton got so much stick last season, and when Maxi doesn't do it, he's going to get the same stick. That's football.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like that's fine, but that's just how it is.
I'm happy I got proven wrong. I am over the moon happy.
I hope he goes on and scores a hat trick.
Yeah.
Ooh, we almost just. Come on.
Is that a penalty? No.
Mike's stream keeps.
Yeah, mine's done the same. Fraser, but
I did put my info for all this stuff in the Discord and in the what's it called? The WhatsApp group. Just saying. Mike Elliott. One man does not make a team. It's a connective team effort. ASM in class, but needs to be pass and be more direct. And he was more direct in that goal.
exactly.
So that's awesome. You can criticize someone, and then when they do what you want them to do, you can be happy.
Yeah.
100%.
Things in sport change very, very quickly.
Yeah, of course they do.
I think Hassane's going to come off shortly. Yeah, he seems to be howling a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he's proved us wrong. He was clearly watching Newcastle fans TV at half-time. Fair play to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone and scored. Now he can come off and we can put Richie or
It's
Jacob
constructive
Murphy.
criticism. That's all it is. That's
Absolutely.
all it is.
We're not hounding the guy out of the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. My stream's not gone great either. It started.
Now comes the hard part. Keep a clean sheet. Damn.
I'm guessing Vincent's just like. You're a huge ASM fan. We get it, mate. No one's meant to offend you.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding the ASM's body language, I think he's just injured. I don't think he looks done. I think he just.
Yeah.
He's trying. He's trying to keep playing.
Yeah.
What minute you on, Liam?
50.
Now it's 54.
55.
Oh.
Go on, Joe. Oh,
Absolutely agreed. NFC Swan. We need more goals. We need more goals.
we do need more goals. 100%.
Oh, what a tackle! You must just be slightly ahead of me, Carl. I think.
Yeah, mine was doing what yours was doing. They're just buffering, but I think it's reset itself now.
Come on. Come on.
I'm 55-41.
That's all right, mine's crashed though.
It'll probably, if you refresh it, might go back to where I'm at.
Joe Lincoln again.
I think I'm like 10, 15 seconds behind you now, Carl.
How's that happened?
Hoskas, I'll relax when we're 6-0 up.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's always been the same, hasn't
Newcastle being 6-0 until the whistle's gone.
I know, that's the problem. It's never, ever, ever relaxing.
Yeah. Still 2-0 Norwich over Everton.
I can't see there being much change in it either, to be honest. Everton
Yeah.
are in possession, but a lot of possession, but they don't look a threat in front of goal.
Hopefully, we won't have to see Lee's pointing finger in a photo today on is it what's that's it.
Instant match reaction or the last word. Rant video.
What's it? What's the actual photo called on YouTube? The thumbnail. That's the one.
Thumbnail, yeah.
Lons versus Santi.
Go on. Well,
Burnley are 20th if we win this. Wow.
They're already 20th because Norwich are winning.
Yeah. What's Everton to draw now, Steve?
Oh my God! What an overhead kick from Everton! What a fucking goal that is! Richarlison overhead kick. That is disgusting. What a goal!
Wow. I haven't seen it quite yet.
Holy shit! What a goal!
Told you, comeback's on.
Get the money on now, mate. You might still get 7.5 to 1.
Oh yeah, I'll check the. I'll check the odds. Forgot.
Maybe because I said what are the odds that he went and scored the message.
Oh my! Richard. Oh.
It didn't look as good on the second replay. It looked better on the first one, but it was still a great overhead kick, to be fair.
Oh, my Lord. Wow.
Great goal.
Yeah.
And now my stream has frozen.
I might watch it on another stream.
$10 would win 41. A 2-2 tie. Any result, any draw would be 34.
Do we want to draw here, or do we want Everton to win?
You'd rather Everton win.
Yeah.
I don't know, because if they... I'm not so sure about that.
Because Everton are like a couple of paces above us, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're 15.
They're already on 9. They're already on 19 or 20 points, aren't they? So
20, yeah.
Bit too far in front for us to kind of. I know they can get dragged into it, but it's not something you really want to worry about now.
What do you think, Wood and Wilson?
This is a class comment. Ian McKenna, hopefully get that ref from the AFCOM who blew for full time at 85.
Oh yeah,
I've been at 89.
I would.
Yeah.
I think Wood and Wilson could be really, really, really dangerous.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I thought about even Wood and Dwight Gale today. Just that big man, little man sort of combo.
I thought Joe Linton done really well there with the ball.
You know what, strikers? Yeah. You know, Carl, you'll know this analogy. Having two strikers with different qualities is like in the NFL how you have two running backs with different qualities that ultimately win you the game.
Yeah,
for most teams, because you got to have that 1-2 punch of two guys that offer different. Maybe one guy's much faster and is more, than the other guy's more physical.
Yeah,
that because that always throws off people because it's hard to game plan against like a 2 up top or if you've got 2 dominant running backs or whatever.
Definitely, mate. Definitely, I think. Not many clubs play that sort of way anymore. It used to be quite
I've always liked 2 up top. I always have. And that's what Wood and Wilson you'd think that they would offer. Wilson's got a little bit more pace to him. Maybe the better finisher with his feet, but Wood is the aerial presence, kind of hold up. So,
what a save to Bradga there! Like he's making up for it. Like,
is that the one where he's just tried to lob it over him?
Yeah, from King.
Yeah.
Our back four is quite slow. Like all of the back. I think that's the only problem. If people get past with us, we are quite.
Lascelles got caught lacking there.
This is the Bradga of old, in my opinion. Like.
He's so hot and cold, isn't he? It's really weird. Yeah. Really weird.
2-0 Wolves over Southampton.
That's good. Come on, lads. Get at him. Keep on that front foot. That's a free kick.
Brandon, why is everyone hating so much on Soccer Steve? Get a grip. It happens. I don't care.
I know you've got an annoying voice, shit opinions, and a shit personality, but apart from that, there's nothing really to hate.
Thanks, Liam!
Oh, I love
that. Actually made it better, not worse.
Love the banter. Norwich on the attack again. Oh, no, they've bottled that.
Which subs would you bring on at the moment, or would you bring any subs on?
We're talking about. I think I'd probably take Longstaff off for Joe Willock. I think because when we are getting forward, Longstaff can sometimes slow the game down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like when you've got him and John Joe Shelby who like to slow the game down a bit. I think Willock would offer a little bit more energy. But I don't think Longstaff's had a bad game at all. I don't think anyone's really had a bad game. Like I said, I just thought ASM was off it again first half.
Yeah, would you probably take ASM off for probably Miggy or Murphy?
I think probably I love Miggy too. I love Miggy's energy. I know he's probably not productive enough.
Technical ability.
Murphy or Richie for crossing into Chris Wood, definitely. And yeah. Oh my god. That might be a red card.
What's going on?
Max Aarons has just put someone up in the air. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, it's a yellow. Just putting 4 foot in the air.
Maybe a draw is the best result.
Go on, Simpson. Go on. Oh, just pass it off. Good lad.
What minute are you on?
63. Steve, Andrew will do scoring the players with. I think I can stay on a level 20 past 5, so I can probably do the most.
Yeah. Whatever works for you, Liam. Whatever works.
So it'll be like me, you, and Andrew will date.
Nice.
Have you got? Can you control it and things like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. Absolutely.
For Dummett's first game back, he's playing well. Like,
I like that decision, to be honest.
oh. They have got some quick players. Like,
Mm.
I think I'd probably bring Murphy on because he is a bit quicker than Richie, isn't he?
Yeah, mate. So if any, and in terms of tracking back, it's going to be a lot more helpful. Joe Linton's down injured.
There's about 25 minutes left.
64:06. I'm on.
This comment I was trying to read out. I definitely wouldn't bring Nitro back to the club. Like, he had his chance, so
We gotta move on and forward.
yeah,
We gotta move on and forward. That's why I was like, Rafa, I'm not so much. Let's move on. We gotta.
I was never ever happy with Rafa letting him go. I will say that. I was never. I hated that decision, but it is what it is. I don't know if he did enough in the Prem to warrant staying.
Just because Carl criticized Rafa doesn't mean that he hates him or whatever.
That fucking Spanish bastard. Absolutely adored him.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree. Like, I wouldn't previously, like when the takeover was being spoken about a couple of seasons ago, 100% wanted Rafa back. But
well, there was that rumor going around that he went out and found them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. But I agree. Like, this season, I didn't even think about getting Rafa back, even before he joined Everton, rather, because I just think it was that little romance had gone, hadn't it?
Yeah.
Watford make a sub. Kiko Femenia on for Ngakia. I was surprised that Kiko didn't start, to be honest. I think he's a pretty decent right back. Nothing amazing, but for Watford.
People already talking about how getting sacked.
Nice hold up, plywood.
Bringing Rafa back in.
Sorry, I didn't mean to knock that off. Sorry, I just saw that comment and it made me laugh because I agree. I don't think we could solve. I actually agree.
You would have never said that like 15 games ago.
No. So how many is Mitrovic got to be on 26 goals now, right? In January.
Something like that, yeah.
Sam, that narrative is very cookie cutter, and you're not saying anything that is it's not true, but whatever.
Essentially, what Gabriel Bonlahor said.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kieran Trippier turned down Chelsea to come to Newcastle. You know, that little old Newcastle.
Watford should have scored there. Oh my God, Sissoko.
And Manchester.
Yeah.
Sissoko missed on purpose.
Yeah, the one person I think Sissoko definitely wouldn't miss on purpose, like.
Yeah, fucking hate
3 minutes clap for Dave Harrison. Oh yeah, 69th minute. That'll come up soon.
I'm thinking I might go and do a video outside of Gabby's house. Not knocking his door or harass him or anything. Just do it outside of his house. Just to talk about how much of a weapon he is.
Do you live close to him, like?
Yeah, not too far, mate. Probably about 5-10 minutes, if that.
Not bad.
Rest in peace, Dave Harrison. Absolutely, Ian McKenna. Really good guy. Really good guy.
So I wouldn't show his address or anything like that because I'm not an asshole.
Did you not see them people that did it with J.K. Rowland's address?
It's bad though, isn't it? To be fair, it's bad. I would never do that. Oh my God, Everton should have scored. Calvert.
Yeah, he'd have stopped doing that when Watford are Watford are just about to counter like.
Yeah, sorry.
Watford players go down like a sack of shit, mind.
Yeah,
I think they're just a bit desperate at the moment, aren't they? Proper getting dragged into it now. So how does the table look?
How the hell did Calvert-Lewin miss that? Oh my lord.
How's Villa Manu at 5:30? Aston Villa are going to pepper them after getting mugged off in the FA Cup as well.
Go on, ESM. Go on. It's a bit stronger. Yeah, I think it's time ESM came off. Like,
R.I.P. Dave Harrison. Absolutely. Let's see here.
I can't believe how fresh John Joe looks. Usually he'd be blowing out his arse at this point.
It's not that he had a decent performance today, I would say.
Yeah.
We got to keep it clean sheet for 20 minutes, though.
So Watford sitting in behind us. And it's Leeds next, isn't it?
yeah.
At Elland Road.
Absolute nightmare to get a ticket for that.
Because it's the closest.
That's the
game,
closest thing we have to a derby this year.
Oh, I wouldn't
No,
even class it as
Sunderland.
a derby. It's just the closest team to it.
That's true.
Because they're like Yorkshire, aren't they? Like Yorkshire, where like
Right.
it's completely different. I feel like Wood has made a difference. I think he's been in like that presence, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's led the line well, I think. I think he's led the line well. It's always going to be difficult when...
He's had some smart touches today to get out of trouble, too, and just, like, kind of calm everything down a bit.
Yeah, this is very
he's been
as well.
He's been decent. Yeah.
What's he had, like 2 days training?
Yeah. Because Manelli had him when he was it. Who was he at before Leeds? Because Manelli signed him from... Was he just at Leeds?
No, he's gone through a bunch. He's gone through a bunch of clubs.
Because when I signed him in the Championship,
Right?
because then he scored against Where he scored against Where.
Wasn't Brighton, was it? Was it Brighton?
Don't know.
He was at Leicester, Ipswich, West Brom, Millwall, Bristol City, Birmingham, Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton. I think it was
Barnsley, West Brom, Barnsley, Brighton, Birmingham.
How long was it at Brighton for, mate? What year was it?
2011, it says.
What was the move before Leeds?
Are Newcastle a big club, and why, please? If you know your history, you know. We had the 9th most honors in English football, and we haven't won a trophy in 60-plus years. Says a lot. Is that right? Is that right? Am I right on that? That Newcastle had the 9th most major honors in English football?
Yeah.
Or around there, 9, 8, 10, something like that.
9, mate, yeah. Or at least don't think
We aren't the biggest. We aren't the biggest club in the Prem. We aren't. We're not saying that, but we're a decent sized club. We've got history.
I think your voice went a bit there.
Yeah.
Watford are on the front foot here.
Yeah.
Go on, Maxie, drive out, son.
I think Ronaldo actually has a little knock.
Oh, is he not playing?
He's not in the squad.
I
think he has a little knock. I think that's why.
Does he? Interesting.
Sam boy, talk. I'll have that debate in about 20 years. We'll see where both clubs are going.
I don't know what people say that would offend us. Like, they've been better than Newcastle for a very long time. Like, that's not news.
Yeah.
So you're not a big club. Oh my god! Why do people just come here to get a rise? Bro, it's Saturday. Enjoy yourself.
Because they want to click it.
So your logic, Sam, is pretty flawed. I would say, my opinion, but
Ryan Fraser off for Murphy.
Just because we're not a bigger club than Man United doesn't mean we're a big club.
I'm surprised he hasn't taken Maxi off, considering he looked a bit jaded.
Yeah.
But yeah, fair enough. Jacob Murphy coming on. I'm not against that at all.
Can you define big club? I'd say you have to have a stadium at least 30,000 capacity. I would say you have to be in the top 10 of honors in your country. But there are a lot of big clubs. That's the thing, though. For example, Bournemouth are not a big club, but they're higher than a Bradford City. Like Bradford City actually have like they have a pretty decent size stadium, and they're historical side, but they're in League 2, so.
Is this still the same guy? Because I'm not looking at the comments. I've just got the game on. Was it that Sam guy?
Defo got history. You just won one. Yeah, our last league title was 1925. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
No, FA Cup was the last in 55. Do they count the UEFA Intertoto Cup as a major honor?
No,
Didn't we win that in 67?
Yeah, I think so.
Around that area.
It's brilliant when your stream pauses.
I know everyone's doing this.
Does that definition make the Mackhams a big club? Not sure I can agree with that. They're a historical side. I hate them, but yeah, Nottingham Forest and Sheffield Wednesday are big clubs with no recent history. No, Nottingham Forest haven't been in the Premier League for what, over 15 years?
Is that
coming up on like 20 years?
No.
Huh?
I can't believe it's been that long. That's mad.
Yeah.
That's where I think Man United are going under the Glazers. And that just attitude that rots.
Can you imagine?
I
love that. I'd love it if they went bust. Couldn't give a fuck about Man United. Funny thing is, they'll end up like Barcelona, cash strapped in the next 10 years.
AC Milan.
Say that again, mate.
They're not even cash strapped. They're £1 billion in debt and then still buying players like there's no tomorrow.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, because they just keep. No, the reason why they
get
get money is because of loans. That's why Barca bought Ferran Torres. They loans.
It's crazy.
But guess what? If you're in debt and you keep taking out loans, how are you going to pay the money back? Yeah. It's a short-term solution to a long-term problem.
It doesn't help when you've got when you sign players who are on like 600 grand a week and things like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Because Barcelona, with their financial stuff, because La Liga has a cap now per team, Barcelona can only spend 97 million in the summer window. But Sevilla, since they've been in the net positive for years and years, they can actually spend 200 million.
Which is why they wouldn't be overly inclined to sell Diego Carlos. Unless you wanted it to go.
Because they're financially stable, exactly.
Track back then, Maxi. Come on. Great challenge. Is that Dummett again? He's been good. He's not looked off the pace at all.
Yeah.
He's a very... I would never have thought it when he first came out, but he's very an intelligent player. Like
dependable, intelligent.
I don't know what season it was after, like, when he first played for us. It must have been like a couple of seasons after he just completely changed. He went from being like making mistakes and always being the issue to one of the most solid defenders that we've had in a long time.
Yeah. I mean, did you not hear that story about Pardew? Pardew sat him down and said, "You'll never make it at the club."
No.
And then when Pardew went to Palace, he tried to sign him.
Class. Go on, Maxi. Go on, lad. You're in. Oh.
Man United make money in the stock market. Yeah, well, guess what? Winners don't make money. They can only rely on their name and their brand and their merchandise for so long.
Absolutely.
I mean, Nottingham Forest were the shit in the 70s.
What happens
If you
when
would
you're
have told,
turning out hundreds of millions of pounds over the years in wages, and they're not even making that back from where they're finishing the Premier League, when they're already $500 million in debt, like that, if it carries on, that's why they're so desperate to break away into a Super League.
Yeah.
That's why Barcelona still haven't pulled out of it.
Exactly.
And Juventus. That's the thing about in Serie A too. You could be a big club and go down, because there have been like here's an example. I mean, Juve went to Serie B because of match fixing in 2006, the Calciopoli thing. And they might actually, and Juve might go down because they've been doing illegal transfer business and overinflating what's it called? Yeah, transfer values on players.
What where are Man United in the league at the moment? I've got it up here.
They're 3 points ahead of Brighton.
Huh?
They're 3 points ahead of Brighton. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't realise they were 7th. I was just going to say, like, Manchester United cannot physically afford to keep finishing outside the Champions League. Like, they can't.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realise they were 7th. That's crazy. Yeah,
they've been on a downward trajectory for a while. Wolves will finish higher than Man United. That's my bold take.
Wolves can't score; they can just defend.
That's better than having Maguire at center back. It's not like they're lighting up the league in offense. Whenever Man United play, like, the only team that I am like, okay, I think Man United will win that game convincingly is when they play Leeds. Because Leeds just don't give a shit. They just play attacking. They could be 4-0 down. They'll still play the same exact way.
Go on, Maxie. What minute are you on, Liam?
38.
I'm just in front.
Yeah, I can see Maxi on the wing now. I'm assuming he doesn't do much.
Oh, I thought I was dipping. John Joe's just hit one from distance. I thought he was dipping in.
Oh, I'm like literally 2 seconds behind you, I think.
Miggy warming up on the sideline.
It's going to be ASM, isn't it? It's got to be.
Yeah, surely.
Oh, Everton almost scored. Great block.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Norwich. Oh, my God. Everton have been pressing.
Massively.
They're trying real bad, but Norwich, to their credit. Wow.
Kiko Hernandez coming on.
Second for 5. Ooh.
Please just get another goal.
This is what I was saying earlier, Ian McKenna. I mean, literally hammered Man United. How bad must you be to get hammered by Newcastle?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Man United will be in the championship at least one season in the next 20 years.
Can you imagine if that happened?
Buy themselves out of trouble.
That would be nuts. I just don't think the Premier League would allow it. I really don't. They'd do everything they could to keep them in. It's corrupt as fuck.
I mean, last time Man United won a trophy, they had Matteo Darmian starting at left back over Luke Shaw. Just think about that. Yeah. It was a bad year for Man United during their glory days that they only won 1 or 2 trophies. And one of them wasn't the Champions League or Premier League.
Well, they only won the Champions League twice in 30 years?
Crazy times, though.
I always thought, just looking at it from trophies perspective and who he's won trophy, I've always rated Mourinho over Alex Ferguson.
I think Alex Ferguson done it for longer periods of time, though, didn't he?
I just think he demanded more respect. That's what he commanded more respect, rather.
Well, if you look at the team when he left, he won the Premier League the next season. They couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was just breaking that era where everyone's gone soft, where the world had gone soft. You know what I mean? Like, literally, you can't say anything, you can't do anything without getting pulled up on it.
Yeah.
And now the players are in complete control. And that's what the issue is at Man United. Fans are exactly the same. Exactly the same. Just demand success. And they're not fucking
You
putting
know
it
what?
in.
You know how bad the Glazers are. I would not be at all surprised if they actually appointed Sir Alex Ferguson as a manager. Just because they know it would work for social media stuff. They would get a shit ton of attention, and B, it's worked for them in the past before. So let's bring this. What is he? 80?
Well, I don't think he would go back anyways because he had that. Was it a stroke or a bleed on the brain or something like that?
He bleed on the brain, yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Glazers or any of those guys have contacted Alex Ferguson in the past few years, be like, hey, you want to be manager?
Yeah.
It's hilarious too that the Jamie Carragher, a former Liverpool player, actually talks more sense about what's going on at Man United compared to the other pundits.
Yeah. It's good. It is refreshing that Gary Neville's being honest about it now, though. Like, literally just calling them out, which must be fucking frustrating when they're your boyhood club.
Yeah. Until Man United changed their ownership, 7th is the best they'd expect. Agreed. To be honest. Anything else after that is just got good players.
I'd love to have owners that splash money on the likes of Paul Pogba, Jadon Sancho, Cristiano Ronaldo, when the fans moan that we're not doing enough and then we're still shit. Fucking love owners like that.
Yeah.
So how are you chatting like you're better? Oh, so Sam's a Man United fan? That explains everything. All right, man.
Your club is shit. That's all I've got to say.
It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. It's funny. It's so embarrassing. It's funny. Keep in mind, I've been watching football since 2014. I've never seen a good Man United side before. Never. Not even when they finished second, because apparently these guys are, supposed to be winning all the time. So second, I've never seen a good Man United side. I never have. So
I can't remember. How old are you, Liam?
27.
When was the last time Man United were like on Man United standards?
Probably 10 years ago, I would say.
It probably was about that, wasn't it?
2011. Didn't they have Van Persie?
1-1.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, we're fucked. Is it? Oh, it must be from this then. Oh, great header. Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. It was a great header. What can you do? It's the 88th minute, man.
Fuck! Come on!
Don't know whose man he was, allowing him to run in like that.
Shaw's.
Was it Shaw's, was it?
Every fucking center back on this fucking team, get the fuck out.
It's the you could argue it was Trippier's.
Really? God damn it, man.
Are you fucking kidding, dude? All right, you got like 5 minutes, guys. Come on.
Please.
No fucking around. Please.
Depressing, man.
Please. John Shores, couldn't give a fuck about the performance. We need to get 3 points.
This is the problem. I agree with what John's saying, but mate, we need to win games. Performance means nothing if we're not getting results. Like this is Watford we're talking about, who are literally above
Sam
us.
Boy is drunk. Yeah, he is. Oh, he's saying yes. What are you, a Watford fan?
Oh, every time, man. Every time.
This team doesn't have fucking balls. Tell you what, this team does not have any fucking balls for the big moment. None.
How is that not a free kick? Come on.
Oscar, that's a very good point. You know what? Buy Botman for 100 million at this fucking point.
Literally, like, Leon have said what? Finally, they've said what? 55 million euros. Just go and fucking pay it. Go and pay it. Go and pay it. Go and get Diego Carlos because we are fucked.
This is inexcusable. This is inexcusable. This team has no fucking balls. Absolutely none. They're scared of the big moment. They collapse when you need them not to.
Watford on the
Dross. Fucking dross. Let's hope no kids are watching. Oh, God.
Oh, it's 4-on-3. Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's
oh,
cool,
God.
Sam. Get Nat Phillips or Joe Gomez. Get them both. Get them both.
Yeah, I'll take both.
Even if we win, it doesn't matter. The center backs now.
Something's lacking. And obviously, like, we're creating chances, but something's not working.
Yeah.
I can't put my finger on what it is.
This is fucking why whenever we have preview shows and stuff like this and everybody's saying we're going to win 3-1 or 2-0 or any of this, that's why it's fucking bullshit because our team can't fucking defend. And we've had so many fucking chances to score and we can't. Who the fuck is going to pick this team to win 3-1 again? Who? Because not going to be fucking me.
Brandon.
Not going to be fucking me. We can't score 3 goals. We can't keep a clean sheet at home against Watford. What the fuck?
It's frustrating. I'm going to let Steve rant on behalf of me. That's how I feel inside.
We can't even beat Cambridge 3-1. How the fuck are we going to beat a Premier League side? 3-1. How?
What a nightmare.
Just because Chris Wood came in, he's a great player and all that, and that's awesome. That's awesome. But just because he came in doesn't mean we're going to be banging in goals left and right.
I'm absolutely gutted.
Good, laugh at me. That's fucking awesome. I'm pissed off. I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, I think it might be 2-1. Thank fuck for that.
What?
I thought Watford were going to score, but they didn't. Ah, god damn. That's not good enough, Jalen. You're better than that.
(3-1) Watford. Adama Traore goal.
Another fucking draw.
We're like the Brighton without 6 fucking wins. That's what we are.
Full time.
Yeah, we're fucked. We are. Well, that's really frustrating after what was a positive performance, because the positive performance doesn't matter now. It really doesn't. Oh, God damn.
This team's mentality is fucking crap. Absolute fucking crap. We can't show up in big moments. We can't depend on this team.
Can't even buy a win. Spurs Fan Society group. That is true. I mean,
you know what? To be fair, Sam, that's how banner works. When my team fucking sucks, that's fine. It's fucking crap. Exactly.
oh well. Back to the whiskey. Centre backs let us down again. Jolin, Mississippi.
Norwich are 30 seconds away from a win. They've got more fucking bottle than us.
I don't think it was the centre backs problem this time though.
It's just not good enough either way, is it? In terms of shipping goals and not taking chances. We had enough chances to have taken 4 or 5 relatively decent chances in the first half. I know we didn't have a shot on target, but people were in the area.
That's why this is so frustrating, Mark, because for the most part we play okay, but then in the moments when it matters, they fuck up all the time. They fuck it up.
Chris Wood's holding his shoulder as well, which doesn't look great.
No.
ASM finally did his job today. Neither of our center backs did when it mattered the most.
Wasn't the centre back's fault.
Bottlers, even if it wasn't on target, ST. Fair enough. Center back sat too deep, petrified. They're scared. They're scared of the big moments.
It wasn't the centre back's fault though, the goal.
Whose was it?
I would probably say the fullbacks, I would say. I think it was Trippier's man.
Dummett.
No, it was Trippier's.
Well, he's gonna get a low score for that error.
Dummett probably shouldn't have let the cross come in, but
Dummett's gonna get marked down for that too and score on the players.
I don't know about you boys. I'm not just saying it because I don't feel like pissed off at the team. I'm just deflated, but I can't see us surviving relegation when we can't pick up.
We're down. No, we're down.
Fucking hell. But
I predicted 1-1 before. I predicted 1-1 before the game, and I hate being right about that. I fucking hate it. I love to be wrong when they prove me wrong. I love it because I love this team. It means something to me.
Yeah, I agree.
But I've got a set of eyes and a brain, and I don't play this game where it's like, oh, I'm a fan on a fan channel. I got to pick a win, up the board. No, not with this group of fucking players. No.
I agree 100%. It's
we're going to Ellen Road on next Saturday. I'm not expecting 3 points.
It would have been huge to have got a result today and then go into that Leeds game with bags of confidence, knowing that if we get a win there, then we can start to create a bit of a gap. But it's just ridiculous, not good enough towards the end to be able to see out a result, which is really
Everton fans, Benitez, get out of our club banner. Wow. You know what the pathetic fucking part is? We're gonna draw to those fucking guys.
Lots and lots of people just coming into the chat to have a laugh, but it is what it is. We'll be back because regardless of what you all think, we are the richest club in the world. So at some point we will be back, whether that's 5 years, 10 years, and I'll be in all of your chats, laughing at all of you. We were, we don't want to get relegated, of course we don't, but if it happens, it happens. there's not much we can do about it. It's frustrating. We've not been good enough all season. But the positives are really minute positives that the players we've brought in, regardless of whether we go down or not, look to be buying into the long-term vision. So it's not a case of we're going to lose Trippier and Chris Wood when we go down. If the likes of Maximan and people like that leave, then so be it. They're replaceable. They are replaceable. But it was hard to take. That's hard to take. I genuinely thought we were going to undeservedly come out with a win, but it is what it is.
You don't deserve to win when you fuck it up in the 87th minute.
We're not taking enough chances, and
yeah.
No, I still feel like no matter what striker we bring in, something's not clicking. Something's not clicking. I don't know what it is. I almost feel like we could have Harry Kane in form in this side, and he still wouldn't score goals because something's not working. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know about how out. I think that's a bit early for that. I think we've been better as a team in the way we play football, but I think we need to just get the season over and done with and just reset. What'll be will be.
A lot of these fucking players gotta go because their mentality is frail. We have a losing culture right now. We have a losing culture.
Sorry, I try not to bite anymore, but fucking morons like this. Clearly you didn't hear what I said, mate. What I said was, it feels like we could have Harry Kane up top in form in our side at the moment, and we still wouldn't score goals because something's not clicking. So you thick cunt. Have a day off. Have a little bit of a listen next time before you pop
We need an actual midfield. Joe Lincoln, yeah, that's fine, but we have no dynamicism at all in that midfield.
What, sorry, Steve?
Getting ready for the championship, unfortunately.
Andrew said he's going to be a couple of minutes and then he'll come in. So
feels like a loss conceding so late, but we're still in the fight. If we lost today, we would have. I mean,
no, a draw is a loss at this point.
I think
with Norwich winning, this is a loss.
I can't believe that they've gone and put 2 past Everton and beat them. To be fair, that's a massive setback for us. Yeah. Don't know. How are you feeling, Liam?
It's obviously just deflating, isn't it? Them scoring in the 88th minute, but I think all round it was a better performance probably than we did against Cambridge, and then probably did before Man U as well. So I think Trippier and Wood did make the difference today.
Nuts, mate.
But it was just one of them things. Do you know what I mean? We didn't take with chances, which we need to start doing. We need to start being a bit more clinical.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if we'd won, then it would have been the comments would have been praising every player. Do you know what I mean?
Of course. Oh, Newcastle can't build on a lead. That is the problem. But why can't we do that?
We don't have a dynamic midfield.
Yeah.
Like Spencer, this comment right here, perfect example. We need a Marco Verratti type player. Dictate the tempo of a game. We've got the work rate in midfield, but we lose control every game. Longstaff, what did he do? What did he do today?
No, I don't know what to say. I think it's just sinking in that we are actually going to go down, to be fair.
I fully expect that this is, this after today. No. We have no midfield outside of J7.
Longstaff should never play for the club again. We still need another 4 or 5 players. The thing is, who do you go and get right now? Because it's looking pretty nailed on that we are going to still be in this position in April, May. Who can you go and get? Does this deter the likes of when Botman's turning around and saying that he wants to come to the club? or Diego Carlos is interested in coming to the club, does that change after today?
Gersons, same thing.
Oh God!
Oh, get the fuck out of here with Bruce.
There's a lot of Leeds fans in the chat that I like because they're regulars in the chat, genuine. But some, as with any club, there's some right fucking bellends in here today. Trippier already handed in his transfer request. Spurs
interesting
point,
point,
Simon.
Simon.
Come back when you can pay for your ground. You'd have to.
Interesting point, Simon. Should Dubravka not have come for that cross and make? You know, I gotta watch a replay of that goal. I gotta watch a replay, and I'll make up my mind about that.
I think the problem with that cross is there was just so many bodies in the way that if he misses it, the ball's in the back of the net regardless.
While Pedro like sprinted into the area like 10-15 yards as well, hasn't he? Like, did you say it was Trippier that didn't pick him up?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Frustrating.
Sal's is dreadful. Every fucking time he gets picked. Every fucking time he gets picked, something bad happens.
Who?
Lascelles.
You cannot really blame Lascelles. You cannot blame Lascelles for this one.
I'm just saying it's a very strange coincidence that.
But then you could say that for half the team. We've only won one
game.
game.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
So I don't think you can really pinpoint one person.
I'm not. No. This isn't a. No. This isn't an agenda thing, dude. This is our team is fucking garbage, especially in the big moments. Watford lost 7 in a row. They've got points off us.
I agree with
Robbie. Wanted to be wrong about this game so fucking bad. So fucking bad. I wanted to be proven wrong. I wanted these guys to show what they're made of. I wanted to be proven wrong.
This clown's
I
talking.
hate being right about my team being fucking crap.
Relegation battle. The way things are going, Norwich will overtake you. Jesus Christ.
They've got what, 3 wins this year?
Honestly.
Yeah.
Talking like they're fucking Barcelona, the Muppet. I'd block you, but I wouldn't give you a satisfaction. You just carry on talking waffle if you want. It's engagement and interaction. Don't defend Lascelles. He's shocking, says Top by Design.
I don't think he actually had a bad game today. I think.
This is the thing. I don't think anyone had a bad game, really. That's what's frustrating. Yeah. That's what's frustrating.
The only way I can explain that capitulation at the end is there's a loser culture right now at Newcastle.
Yeah.
It's a loser culture. We're used to losing games. Trippier can't fix that up all on his own. I already probably did blood.
Yeah, he's already gone. Pedro says we are so doomed right now. Don't understand why we switched off after the first goal. Draw Castle. I think we should definitely rename ourselves to Draw Castle because we have been like that. Towards the end of games, we seem to lose our shape. It's that fitness level.
Confidence.
Can it still be fitness though?
I mean, Steve Bruce didn't ever have us actually.
No, I know he didn't. We were miles off every other club in the Premier League, and
that does long term damage.
Yeah,
because it's kind of hard to run a marathon if you've ran only a mile. If you ran a mile, let's say for a month straight, and then all of a sudden, you're expected now to do a 20-mile run. Or even a 5-mile run. It's gonna be more difficult.
Yeah.
How you feel, Steve? Real talk, bro. I know that feeling. Yeah. Steve, typical Yang, trying to dominate the conversation, but has the least knowledge.
Just ignore stuff like that, mate.
Oh yeah. At least I don't sit on a fucking computer and bitch about someone's fucking nationality. At least I'm on a successful fucking channel and I love my team.
I
fuck.
I appreciate the optimism, mate. I hope you're right. I really do. I really do. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure.
And yes, AABH187. I am looking to upgrade my camera.
There's quite a few reasonably cheap ones on Amazon that are quite good.
I don't want a cheap one.
No, well, not cheap, but like it would be reliable, so you don't have to go out and spend loads.
I don't think Wood had a bad game at all. I thought he led the line quite well. I think he's always going to.
I don't think he had
2
any
days of training.
Clear-cut chances as well, mind.
No.
Freds, what are you talking about? Oh, you're funny. You're funny. You're so I can't even. Yeah, Paul, get yourself in, man. Get yourself in.
Yeah, by all means, because I'm going to jump off very shortly. Like as always, thank you everyone for joining in.
Yeah.
These guys are going to take over. Are you doing scoring the players straight away?
Yeah, we might mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, pleasure as always. To the haters, thank you very much for the engagement. Please like or dislike the video. I don't care, to be honest, because it just gives us views anyway. To the regulars, you're absolute legends. I know I'll see you all for the Leeds game, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't expect a result out of that one as well. So everyone have a great weekend. Drink as much whiskey as you want. Liam, Steve, I'll speak to you in a bit.
See you later,
Chris
mate.
Thompson, the Leeds fan, go fuck yourself, you bellend. See you later.
Bye, Carl. Take care.
Why don't we bring a couple of people that are in, and then we'll do scoring the players, and then do.
Andy, yeah, you could join while we're in progress. Yeah, that's fine.
Because I'm only going to be on for the next 10 minutes anyway. So why don't we bring, I think, Ryan and Paul in, and then do scoring the players.
I didn't jinx the clean sheet sports analytics. I just knew this team would fuck it up somehow. And I hate when I'm right about that. What's up, Ryan?
Afternoon.
Hey,
You know what? I thought we played decent, but we just fucking choke at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't.
So do you want to start scoring the players? At least start it off, and then we can rant about players throughout.
Oh, sure.
Steve, you can have the goalkeeper Martin Dubravka of the day.
Gets a 4 for me.
4? Why?
He had one good save. And he conceded a goal at the end.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a blinding header or the Richarlison free kick of earlier.
Yeah.
Save the fucking ball. Claim your area. Step up. Please. We need you, Dubravka. I love you. You're a good goalie. But what the fuck? It's the 87th minute. You got a few minutes to go.
So
Claim that ball with conviction.
Do you think he should have came out and claimed it?
Yes. Absolutely. And you know what? That's been his problem. That's been Dubravka's problem the whole season. He hasn't had that presence in the box like this is my fucking box. And when a ball comes in, I need to either grab it or save it.
Yeah.
You need to fucking die to save the fucking ball from going in the back of the net.
Paul, we'll move on to you. What do you rate Paul Dummett out of 10 the day?
4's harsh for Dubravka.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking myself.
Conceding a goal in the last minute, you got to get penalized.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Trippier lost him. Dummett, I thought he was all right, actually. He hasn't done a lot of training. Came in, did a decent job. 5, 6, especially for the amount of time he's held on the training field.
Which one, 5 or 6? Pick one.
5.
5. Do you think he's arguably going to be starting left back?
Until Lewis is 100% fit.
So would you put Lewis? You would put Lewis ahead of Dummett?
He was, before he got injured.
Hey, there's Andy.
Better players.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, been trying to sort the laptop out. The missus are about, so
You're good, man. You're good.
didn't work.
Right.
Sorry.
It's all right. Ryan, we'll move on to you. How do you think Lascelles played the day?
You know what? I think before the goal, he was probably like a 6 or 7. I think because of that goal, I'm going to give him
4. Say it with your chest out.
No, I was debating between 3 and 4.
Fucking crap.
But how? I didn't think he was particularly at fault for the goal.
Yeah. No, I think it was between him and Dummett. I think if we had Jamal Lewis at left back, he would have closed down that cross because it would have. He just looked tired. He had no pace at the end there to stop that cross.
But then it was Trippier's man that scored the goal.
Well, Trippier's gonna get a low score too. Like I said, I have no agendas against
because
I thought Lascelles he just had no clue what was behind him, and he just got out jumped by Joao Pedro.
Mm-hmm.
So what score are you giving him? Sorry, a 4.
4.
I think very, very harsh.
You know what? I don't think it's that harsh. He's been part of a fucking team that the whole year has been fucking it up in the last minutes of a game. Got one win.
He's been okay recently,
January,
like the past game or two, and he's been like stepping up as captain a bit, but he just crumbled at that time there.
Yeah. Andrew, I'll give you Fabian Shaw. What do you rate him out of 10 and why?
Out of the back 4, I'd probably say he was probably the. You could say Trippier did well up until, like you say, the goal. I think I'll give him a 6. I didn't think he did
6
anything terribly, but yeah, it was the movement in front of me trying to play the ball out, and he couldn't. So we don't see the best of Fabian Shaw when he can't play the ball out.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Steve, I'll give you Kieran Trippier on his debut. How do you think he done, and why?
I gotta penalize him for that. 4 out of 10. Sorry.
4 out of 10. Why?
I gotta penalize. I
Why
gotta.
4?
Huh?
Why 4?
Because he fucked it up in the last few minutes of the game. You'd get a better score if we kept a clean sheet and won our second game of the year. It's just about doing the basics.
On his side, we didn't see a great deal from Watford on his side for most of the game, did we?
No.
Yeah.
I think we just.
If you guys want me to rate him higher, I can do that.
No.
Watching the ball, pissing me off.
It's just like your opinion with the goalposts. You're clearly wrong again. Do you know what I mean? So.
I do actually agree with him there. It's a shot on target. It hits something, so it's on target.
Paul, I'll give you Voldemort, John Joe Shelby, out of 10.
Yeah, he was okay. Again, he had an average Shelby performance. It's the same thing with him. He does look better under Howe, 100%. I mean, he's not. I think you were saying at like 70 minutes, normally he's blowing and can't really move. And he still looks kind of good to go. Again, he's probably, a 6.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Right, okay. Does anyone agree, disagree, or?
I agree.
No, I agree.
Right.
Bit generous. I would say 5, but
why?
I kind of lost my fucking head, so don't take much that I say seriously.
No, you don't you didn't lose your head, did you at all?
You'd have been worried about Shelby getting sent off after getting a yellow card in the 6th minute. I think he did well enough.
That was a bit
kept his head. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Ryan, I'll give you. I was going to say John Joe Longstaff. I mean Sean Longstaff. So.
Oh God, long and short.
See, I thought he put in a good few tackles, but the thing is, I find when he's in midfield, it's just he slows down us, and he's just. But that's him overall. Based off today, I'll give him 5.
5. Anyone agree? Disagree?
Generous.
He defensively played well, but attacking wise, he's obsolete.
Yeah. Andy, the Brazilian wonder kid, Joe Linton. Is he there?
Who?
No.
He's frozen.
Oh, well.
I think it's frozen.
Steve, we'll move to you.
Andy's in. There it is.
Joe Linton.
Sorry, guys, I've lost you for the last 20 seconds.
That's right. Joe Linton. out of 10.
Who's getting
you,
them?
Andy? You?
Best player on the pitch for us, I thought, again, by a mile. I'd give him a 7.5.
7.5.
I agree.
He's running that midfield. At times he ran the game. When we had the ball and we had our good spells in the game, he was a big part of it. It's a bit of a shame that he hit the post, didn't get a shot on target. But
yeah. Just while we're having a break, Steve, I'm going to have to jump off, so you're going to have to take controls, mate.
That's all right. I can do that.
Take care, Liam, mate.
See you later, lads.
Bye, Liam.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got
By
Joe
far, he's the
Lincoln.
best player on the pitch for me.
He was. No, Joe Ellington to me did his job today. He's not a defensive midfielder, so was it going to mark him down? It's not his. He ran his ass off. He worked his ass off. I thought he did. I thought he did well. I don't really have any complaints.
I'm just trying something. I've been trying the laptop today, but it ain't working. So that's a bit better.
Who do we got next? Let me look at the lineup again. So we just did Joe Lincoln. We've done. We'll move on to ASM. What do you got for a score? Or who's up? Is it me?
I think it's you, mate.
I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Give him a 7. He scored a goal.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Means fuck all, but it's better than a loss. That hopefully his confidence can actually go up, and he can maybe score 2 goals in the game because no one else looks like scoring, I guess. I would say a 7. There were some little improvements in his game, but the goal is, for me, that's the big thing because that will help out his confidence. And it feels awesome to score a fucking goal too. So hopefully he can use that to just improve overall, get more goals. Because after this, we're not going to get a clean sheet. So the offense, I guess if we're stuck with this defense, maybe even goalkeeper you could blame or whatever, but if we're stuck with the defense, we're just going to have to outscore teams. And ASM put one of his chances.
You've got to
in the
look at
back
the
of
problems,
net.
though, Steve.
What was that, Andy? Sorry.
And again, we've done exactly the same.
How'd he freeze up again?
And then we've ended up losing 2 points again.
Wait, Andy, you froze for a few seconds. Summarize
Sorry,
what
man.
you just.
Sorry.
No, it's
Hence
okay.
why I was trying to sort the laptop. Sorry. I just
That's
think
okay.
we've done exactly the same again today. Had a half decent performance to get a goal in the second half.
Right. So what would you?
I'm going to jump out and I'll come back in. But I just think we've done. This is the same thing that we've done all season, mate. We went ahead in games and then not went to try and get the second goal. We've just tried to stay in the game, and we never really went for the second goal. I don't think.
Yeah, we backed off. Yeah.
We backed off, tried to keep the ball. Bringing Mickey on was testament to try and make sure that we had work rate around the ball to make sure that, and if we did get the ball, we could break. And then all we've done is not close the cross down. Going back to what I said weeks ago, stop the cross to stop the goal. We've let the cross in, and someone that's 6 inches shorter than ourselves is jumping above him and getting a goal.
Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. What do you guys think about switching to a back 3? I don't trust a back 2.
Well, I've got 2 centre-halves now, I 3.
Yeah.
No way.
No way in hell.
Not that long.
Yeah. Yeah. Next up is we'll move left to right. We'll do Wood. Chris Wood. Ryan, take it away.
I'll give him a 5 just because he wasn't really involved in the game. Couldn't really do much. I don't really say much about Chris Wood, to be honest, guys.
You should get 3, won't he?
Do you think that we gave him the service that he needs? I don't think we did.
No.
I think his hold-up play wasn't the best today because every time you got the ball, it'd kind of go out in his like chest area, like around here, and then like I thought like whatever he had to deal with the scraps, like he just couldn't do anything. You just lose the ball, and like I don't know. I'm not gonna like be infuriated and say why the fuck did we sign Chris Wood, but like I mean he's only
got to win it.
We have to play him.
We've got to get someone with some. We got to get like a dynamic striker in. Someone that can create. Someone that's got some skill.
The owner's got to think we got to get a center back that has winning mentality and can win a game out for us. Because, like, I'm looking at this goal again, and I think I thought it was Lascelles. Like, I've rewatched this a million times. It's Trippier actually.
It is. It's Trippier. Yeah.
Because Lascelles has to like.
I gave him a 4.
Lascelles has to like shift backwards, and he has no time to, and he gets out jumped.
Yeah.
Because he was dealing with his man, and he Josh Kane, I think he fell over.
Yeah,
and then Trippier just has no clue the cross will go in there.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, Dummett looked so slow to get to Femenia.
Right. Yeah, I would agree. About a 5 out of 10 for Wood sounds about right. And then we'll go to Andy 4. We got Ryan Fraser.
I thought the first half he was probably with Joe Linton, he was probably our best player. He was linking up with Trippier very well.
Yeah,
but I'm yet to see Ryan Fraser knock a ball past someone and run at them.
I know. He's got a lot of injuries, so maybe that is the explanation for that. I don't know.
If he's got that many injuries, mate, he shouldn't be playing. It's the whole point in being in the team, being able to get behind somebody. That's what Wood thrives off. Someone either first time cross, which Trippier did, and it come off his back.
Right.
To be fair, though, he's in good positions to actually get crosses in, so like he doesn't have to really beat his man. But I get what you mean. Like he could probably beat his man forward and get a better crossing position.
And we're signing him. I was like, yeah, if we can get, Wilson's half decent in the air, but I don't think that Chris Wood knew at any point today when to actually make a run other than the Trippier cross. I would personally be leaving the cross into Trippier and letting Fraser play a little bit narrower. Honestly, I would.
Thing is with Wood, has he only had one training session?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's got to be worked on as well. I mean, he's only been at the club for a couple of days, so yeah. But and then you got ASM on the other side, which I mean, only he knows when he's going to cross the ball. So, but again, this is why he's so frustrating. He's just won the game for, and he was awful in the first half. So this is what we are.
Yeah. Agreed. What would you give him out of 10? Fraser, out of 10. Oh no, Andy. Andy! Where'd he go?
I keep losing his mind, so I don't even know when I'm on or when I'm up because I'm just getting that constantly.
It's okay. Fraser out of 10. Score him.
6.
I agree with that.
But he's good the first half.
That's about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our starting 11. Now we'll look at some subs. Made 2 of them, Jacob Murphy and Miggy. I forget what order they were in. I think
Murphy was on first.
Yeah.
Murphy was on first. Okay. So we'll do Murphy. Where is Jacob Murphy? And that's for Paul. What do you score him, Paul? What'd you think?
Didn't make any difference for me. Not really.
Yeah.
I thought it was I thought he might get in there a bit. Crosses for Wood, maybe. I don't remember him making anything substantial when he came on. He's another one that's hot and cold as well. Sometimes you think that's the player we signed, that's the player that he was. You think there's a potential there, but Rafa got sick of him and didn't play him, and then Bruce kind of put him in and out. And I think Howe's the same. I don't think Howe trusts him 100%. But
Yeah.
how many of our players are just about at that average sort of level? I'd give them like a 4.
Okay. 4 out of 10. I agree with that. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. Yeah. Disappointing.
Played a back pass at one point as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Remember that.
And Miggy. What minute did Miggy come on? We got to check that.
82, 81 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know if I could really
it's in the
score
80s,
Miggy.
man.
Did we really see? I might go NA on this one. I'm not sure. What did he really?
I'd put non-applicable too.
Yeah,
I'm going to just go NA. I don't really. He didn't make any of an impact. He wasn't on long enough. I'm going to go NA.
The game left him. If he'd come on 5 minutes before the goal.
What's up, Andy?
Sorry, I'm saying if he'd come on a few minutes earlier, he came on literally just after they scored. I think if he comes on before the score, we're looking at a different game, personally. It was just too late. It was a bit like the Chelsea-Man City game. Chelsea were getting ready to make to have a goal at them, and then Man City scored.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if you just get him in a little earlier, things might have changed. And now we'll go on to the man. Huh?
You waited too long.
Yeah. So what are we gonna score Eddie Howe?
Didn't have a great one today.
3.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm going 3.
I mean,
Why do we took our foot off the fucking gas?
Yeah, I think that's what makes the rating low for me.
It was obvious that Maxi was done earlier than when he got taken off.
Yeah,
he was done. Get him off. We've got people again. I know we keep moaning on about it. We've got people like Anderson who want to prove themselves. Maybe he wants to look good for his loan. Just see what he can do. Who knows? I think Howard's got a bit obsessed with his Bournemouth sort of thing, where obviously they keep playing forward, and they got a lot of goals scored against them. Yeah. And I think he's got a bit obsessed where we've gone a goal up, and I think he's told the team we need to keep that 1-0, almost like we're a Kante team in a way. We're going to just hold our nerve in a way, but we can't do it. We've got that back 4.
That comment says it all, if I'm honest.
Conceding late and dropping points has been a common theme this season, so it's something you definitely are going to have to work on.
There's a
Change your personnel.
11 goals conceded in the last 15 minutes for us.
That's
mad. That's mad.
Abhorrent.
The commentator mentioned it as I was watching the game, and the memories come back in your head, don't they? Go Southampton, Brighton, all the different games where we've conceded late, even the games where we've been battered. All the goals are late.
Yeah,
and you're like, okay, we're getting Trippier in now. Surely we can just try and show things up a little bit and just see the game out. But again, we do the exact same things. We let people get crosses into the box. And then, I'm sorry, but Lascelles is not good enough. The quicker we get a centre-half in, the quicker we're going to see that we're going to be able to keep game.
Yeah.
Tried his heart out today.
I guess he just dropped that on X.
I'm sure he tried his arse off today. No doubt he came off that pitch knackered because he tried. But sometimes you're not good. Just matter how good you try, you're not good enough.
I expect at Ellen Road next week to be a high-scoring game. We better come away with an extra goal to win.
I mean, we won't. I'm not predicting this team to win another damn game this whole season. There's no way I'm predicting.
We're not beating Leeds with that team.
I think our comments, people, I think they hate Americans, right? They can't get over the fact.
I don't give a fuck. This Daniel guy sits on his.
Clearly never heard him talk about football. That's all it is, mate.
I don't care. I don't care enough to actually invest in whatever. But I figured we should probably look at these the 3 things here. Newcastle have dropped 21 points from winning positions in the Premier League this season. 21 fucking points. And we've had a goal lead. At least 3 more than any other side.
Where would we be in the league if we had 21 extra points? We'd be probably talking 9th, maybe higher.
Yeah, top 10.
We could be at a Brighton position where they're 8th. Yeah.
Yeah, be
Or
top 10.
Wolves. If we had a fucking defense to rely upon, but we don't.
We'd have 32 points right now.
Yeah. That's 9 more than Brentford. That's what? 12 more than Everton. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is the problem right now at Newcastle. Our defenders and our overall team, they have a loser mentality. It's almost like they know that they're going to concede in the last minute. It's in their psyche.
That team was waiting for pressure today. Sorry, the team is inviting the pressure on.
Yeah,
it's not good enough. It's exactly the same shit what was going on. Excuse me, French. That was going on with Steve Bruce. You know, people's going on. Bruce Ball was better in the comments and all that. That's a load of rubbish. You know, we have got a little bit more of a plan going forward, but we're making this exact same mistakes defensively. And the one thing that Eddie Howe was criticised at Bournemouth was defensive organisation. Well, we're seeing exactly the same problems now. And he had good defenders at Bournemouth as well. He had Tyrone Mings, he's had Nathan Ake, he's had some good defenders in his back four, and he still was weak at the back.
When is Leeds? Is it next Saturday? Or Sunday?
Leeds is on Saturday. Next Saturday.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we get those 2 centre halves in that time?
We have to. We have to.
Yeah.
I think we'll get.
I think today tells the owners you need centre halves.
Yeah.
Do we win today with those 2 centre backs?
Or even put Dummett at centre back. Put Dummett at centre back and Lewis at left back. That's what I'd do. I mean, because they have a horrible mentality. They have
half the battle is if your midfield can keep the ball, your defence aren't in trouble. Where midfield cannot keep the ball.
Yeah.
Here's the problem next week. Watford played Norwich on Friday.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we don't want that to be a draw. And then we play Leeds Saturday, who have 19 points. And there's already a gap between 16th and 17th. Like that's why I hate how we had to postpone our games, because I'd rather have just gone them out of the way.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Number 2. Yeah. What's that, Ryan?
I said I don't even know when the Everton Southampton game has been moved to.
Yeah, I have no idea. They're gonna have to. Yeah.
But our next couple of games, we have Leeds, I think Everton, then Southampton. No, not Southampton. Aston Villa at home.
Right. Yeah.
Villa's probably a write-off.
Villa is a write-off.
They've got too many individuals and they play all right football, so I think that's a write-off. Depending on, we could go and sign 6 players next 2 weeks for that Villa game.
Has anyone seen the Villa goal? Sorry.
They're up 1-0 on Man United. I was just about to turn it.
Have you seen it?
What happened?
The goalie lets it go through his arms. It just bundles into the net.
Villa are going to win that game.
Oh my god. That's a horror. That is a horror goal.
Almost as bad as the
No way.
goal for Everton today.
No way.
I think the question is, if I asked all 3 of you today, when we went 1-0 up, were you confident that 1 goal was going to win us that game?
No.
No way.
I thought it would until the 80th minute. I'm like, oh my god, here it comes.
Yeah.
So worried.
Yeah. Huh? Number 2, Watford remain the only side in England's top 4 tiers without a clean sheet this season. So they're defensively shit too. and we scored 1 goal past them.
Yeah, we
The
don't play
Hornets
them.
have conceded what?
We don't play them.
Conceding 2 on average as well, aren't they? So
Yeah. The Hornets have conceded in 29 straight Premier League matches ever since that 3-0 win against Liverpool a year ago. And we can't get past more than 1. And we had plenty of chances. Failure.
gotta go for a quick peek.
All right.
I think for me at Leeds, we gotta just go out all out attack because they're.
We can't defend. We can't fucking defend.
Yeah. Well, I think
Terrible.
probably Leeds can't either, and especially they have like injuries and shit.
Yeah, they can't defend either. Yeah.
Newcastle have scored the first goal in 10 different Premier League games this season, but we've won 1 fucking game. 6 draws, 3 losses. What the fuck is that stat?
I'll tell you what, it's because of Southampton where people like Lascelles crumble last second, give away a penalty.
Yeah. What's going on, James, by the way?
Hey, man, you all right?
No. In short, no.
Silly question.
I am beyond fucking livid.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Are you as fucking eclectic or however the fuck you say that word? Are you as pissed as I am?
No, but today I'm more deflated. You know, this really seems like the nail in the coffin to me. Like,
it is. I think it is too.
I just don't know where these points are going to come from if we need to stay in the league. Like, as you said, and as others have said, there's just a losing mentality, a culture that when we go 1 up, we're letting teams come on to us. We're not controlling the game and controlling the ball.
Yeah.
Like I actually thought Sean Longstaff did all right defensively today, but every time he got the ball, he loses it. Maxi, how many times did he lose it? Joe Linton, how many times did he lose it in the midfield at times? Like there were everyone in that midfield was, they're responsible for losing the ball and putting pressure on the defense. So, no one had a good game in terms of holding the ball, in terms of like dictating play, getting it forward, like being savvy with it. Everyone was, we just kept giving it away time and time again. So, and if you do that against Watford, who are an awful team, we're up there as well as being awful. But if you do that against Watford, you're not going to get points against any other Premier League team because no one can hold on to the ball.
This is an interesting comment here from Ariad. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. My bad. How is that fault? Ranieri made changes in midfield. They started to dominate. That's true because they actually pressed up. They won that midfield battle. Definitely towards the end, and that's how they got their goal. They kept pressing. And we need 2 goals to win a game. We will not. I almost guarantee this. We will not win a game this year 1-0.
No.
And if we do, I'll donate $300 to charity. If we win a game this year 1-0.
As soon as we got the ball, Shelby dropped deep, and the rest of the 3-man midfield went up the pitch. Shelby had nothing short.
Yeah.
He had to go long every time.
That happened with centre backs. How many times did Paul Dummett get the ball on the left and had to just hit that long ball up to Maxi because no one would come short for anything at all on that left-hand side. Like everything was going down the right in the first half, and I was like, we might as well just telegraph what we're going to do. Trippier played all right going forward, getting balls into the box, but there was no outlet on the left-hand side apart from Maxi on the start of the second half. Everything just went down the right, and you sort of need that balance to.
We could have easily been punished by St. Maximin's giveaway and Lascelles giveaway too.
Yeah,
if that was any top team, they would have killed us there,
picking us to fucking pieces.
And Joe Linton's in the first half.
Yeah, Maxi gave the ball away, didn't he? And that a shot just wide of the goal. If that's against the top team, you concede.
Yeah,
possibly. He's done it all season, but then he's went and getting a goal a day. I mean, how do you range that guy? We'll love him and we hate him at the same time.
okay, this is a nice troll account. Should have never sacked Bruce.
Yeah.
He's got a fucking losing mentality too, so he wouldn't have been able to fix anything. Owners aren't going to be able to made for in regards to transfers. It's done. We're preparing for the championship. I think we're down.
The problem that you've got, Steve, is 2 games now we've had to promote Newcastle United to signings.
Yeah.
You know, this is the plan that we brought 2 players in, and that's a big deal. When was the last time we spent 40 million on 2 players in a matter of 2 weeks?
Yeah.
We've then went into 2 games getting beat up Cambridge, who fair dues deserved to beat it.
Yeah.
We deserved in sense to win today, but we haven't, simply because we haven't done the basics properly. We've went 1-0 up, and we've just sat back, and showed no ambition at all. And I'm sorry, but big players are not going to want to go and get involved in that, because what's the point? You've got no ambition going forward. In the formation, when Shelby got the ball, I don't know if it's just me, but I was sitting there in the 50-odd minute, and I was like, I can see Watford's going here.
I expect the next sign to be a loan or something.
Just frustrated, mate.
I think next sign will either be a loan, or it'll be like some kind of 6-month contract with an extension to extend if we stay up.
Yeah,
might be like Van der Beek or something, maybe.
We need to get him. He's the answer for our midfield. And you know what? Ragnick says, "Oh, I want him in my plans." If I was him, I'd be like, "Fuck you, that's bullshit. I want to play football."
Yeah.
Because how many other managers have told him he's going to play, but I'd take him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And he knows, he knows that if he comes to us, he's on the first 11 every day.
100%.
Walks in.
Tragic if he wasn't, wouldn't it?
If you
can't get in our midfield at the moment, you're in serious trouble.
There was a stat before the game, wasn't it? Like, how's drawn 14 of them?
Yeah. Terrible.
I felt like going forward today as well, when you were talking about doing the basics, right? Just all those niggly half chances that we get in and around the box, just there's no care that goes into anything on the outside of the box. How many times do you see Shelby or Sean or anyone in the midfield that's receives the ball on the edge of the box, just not even attempt to get the ball on target? It looked like just test the keeper, just give him something to try and save. If every ball's going wide and over all the time, you're never going to score anything, are you? Just make the goal, make Ben save something, make Ben Foster make a move. All the time today, it was just apart from Joe Linton's chance that really had him a little worried, everything was just oh, okay, cool. High, wide.
Yeah,
wide.
that's true. There wasn't any actual clear chances.
Yeah. And there was a few chances. I think Sean Longstaff's one was a good chance. I think the commentator said it was a half chance, but I disagree. That wasn't a half chance. I think that was a chance. He just
Good
Get it on fucking target, please. You're wide open at the top of the box. Get the fucking shot on target or get out.
He could have had a touch there too. He just hit it first time.
You've got to practice them. You've got to practice them in training where the ball's coming at you quick and just hit it. I mean, the one ASM scored, I mean, it's probably, when you think if he's created that from absolutely, we've created better chances today than what he scored from.
Yeah.
Which is why we're all sitting here and, you sit in the comments, ASM this, ASM, he's a messiah. Then you say, get him off. It's so wide, the spectrum, people talking about ASMs, because he's either there or he's either there. There's no...
He's so polarizing. He's a very polarizing player. It
reminds me of... it's a bad analogy, but it's a snooker player. Alex Higgins couldn't play defensive. He just went all out attack. When they go out all attack, if he's got that license, then great. But we haven't got the team to give him that license to be the one where he just stays forward. he's unfortunately having to be asked to track back because with three midfielders aren't enough.
Yeah, it's very Ben Arthur-ish, isn't it?
Sorry?
Very Ben Arthur-ish.
Yes. But at least, Ben Arthur. But at least Ben Arthur got assists.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Ben Arfa's a free agent. Ben Arfa's a free agent. Lille are actually talking with Ben Arfa. He might join Lille soon. He's still getting games at 34. Tell you fucking what. He's a free agent. Why not at this point?
Nah. Don't go back. Don't go back in the past.
No, I know that, but I guess there is always an exception to the rule. Fuck it. Take that Arfa. I don't know. I'd rather have Ben Arfa start for us than Longstaff.
You know what I don't get is
how many stone is he now, though? I mean, how?
Yeah,
that's true.
I'll probably weigh less than Ben Arfa. That's saying something.
Fair enough. So I'm gonna wrap up soon because I'm losing my fucking mind. And I'm sick. I'm sick of being right about these guys. I'm done. So you know what? We'll just do the whole freaking. What's your one word to describe the match? I don't even know. I've said everyone's been saying typical. It's disgusting. That was disgusting. How we can't show up in the last few minutes and just keep a clean sheet. Then we can't score more goals. Then we can't have a midfield that actually possesses the ball. Dubravka, claim your box. He's not entirely at fault for the goal, but he's shown this year he is not taking command of his box. If you're a goalkeeper, your job is to keep it out of the fucking net. Balls in the box are dangerous. Claim the ball. That's your fucking life.
How much he had to do today, Steve? He made one half decent good save today. The rest, he's had nothing to do. And I agree. Lascelles shouldn't be the one there because he couldn't attack the ball because the player was in front of him.
Yeah, he had to shift.
So that's when Dubravka's got to notice that the defender's got to run. It's his 6-yard box. He's got to come out. I can't put much of the blame on it for him because his captain's probably. We don't know what Lascelles has said to Dubravka. To be fair to Lascelles, all the balls that came in the box previous to that, the had kind of dealt with. So Dubravka's probably thinking just another ball in the box, and the kid is 4 inches shorter than Lascelles and about 4 stone lighter than him. You'd think Lascelles could even just put him off, lean on him as he's going to the ball, just lean on him. That's what the top defenders do. If they can't get there, they put you off.
Yeah.
I said 1-1, Barbara. I said 1-1 before the game. I said the 1-1. I bet on the tune review I said 1-1. I said 1-1 wherever I went.
You did.
I ain't mad at you, Barbara, but I'm just reminding you. Pathetic, predictable, expected.
Toothless. Ballless.
Toothless. That's your word, Andy, toothless?
No, ballless, actually. I'll change it.
Fair enough. Thanks, guys, for watching. Another fucking shambolic.
Shit show.
Fuck this. Fuck the.
You're going
to have people commenting again about your language. That's the problem.
I don't fucking care. I want my team to win. I'll be swearing a lot less if this team was winning more than one fucking game. It's almost February.
Yeah.
What if they score a fucking great goal? You're going to swear them, aren't you?
I never stop.
I'm just winding you up, Steve. Just take it. I'm just fishing, man. I'm just fishing.
No problem, Tony. And thanks, everyone, for watching. Have a great day if you can.
Take care, everybody. Stay safe.